Wow, hello everyone. At a decent time. Sorry I was a few minutes late. I had an audio problem.
You still do. You kind of sound like you're underwater, but
Really?
your microphone. Check your microphone settings in StreamYards.
Oh God.
Unless it's on your headphone, and that's what I'm supposed to hear. Because you sounded fine earlier.
Yeah, I have it on the headset. I don't have a mic plugged in today.
Oh, okay. So then we'll deal. We'll deal.
Yeah, okay. Because
how's everybody doing?
I had too many things plugged in, and it was like a USB surge, so it stopped working. Is what happened last time. So I'm like, I wanted to stream downstairs today. Hello, Perp. How's it going?
Good. You sound a little strange. Hold on.
It's not you. It's him. Don't worry about it.
Okay. No, but I also
you can still hear me. Okay.
In the background. Really loud.
What are
you got like music
is
playing?
there a DVR?
That's Overwatch.
Oh, I was gonna say. So please, do me a favor, everyone. I know it's been.
You're live.
Yeah, we're live. Did you need?
I'm sorry.
Do you need to say anything to me, or it's Happy Superhero Day?
All right, I'll see you later, dude.
Oh, I hear the audio now. That's what I was testing. It does sound horrible. Hold on.
Yeah, dude.
General.
I don't know. We'll have to keep him entertained while Max gets his audio figured out.
What is going on with that audio?
I don't know. Sounds like he's in a cave or something.
Yeah.
What about now?
Broadcasting a little bit better.
Does it sound better now?
You still sound like you're in the bathroom. I mean, is that where you moved your green screen to? Better lighting?
Hold on.
So what are you guys doing besides fixing mic issues?
Yeah, I was playing Fallout 4.
What a surprise, Brian.
But actually before that, I was watching X-Men, the cartoon series from the early 90s, not 97. I'm going to wait until that one's all out, and then I'm watching the old one to catch up. So when the new one, is done, hopefully by then I'm all caught up, so I can be like, oh, okay, that's what happened 30 years ago.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, it's just kind of hard to remember. There's a lot of gaps here and there between them years. May or may not have inhaled a lot of forgetfulness. What can you do?
What can you do, Brian?
Well, we could say
you can start tattooing your memories into tattoo form, like that guy, like that one guy, that one time.
I could be that guy. I've always wanted to be that guy, but now I can be.
Remember Stanley Ipkiss.
All right, we've got Isaac, the biggest movie fan, says Happy Superhero Day, and follows that up with, how is everybody doing? I'm doing good. I don't have to drive hella far tomorrow to do some goofy ass inventory, so that's a plus.
That's a good Monday.
right. It's like the middle of the week for me, so I'm like, I work weekends at my job, so.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Oof. Let's see here. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights says, hey everyone, happy Sunday.
Sports highlights.
And another, how's it going? Yeah, we had the NFL draft, which was this weekend.
Very sporty.
How about
yeah.
now?
Sounding better?
Yeah, you sound better.
Keep talking. You kind of cut off in the end. Say some sentences.
I'm on a better mic now.
I think so.
Okay, you sound better. It's nice.
Okay.
It's classy.
And then he left.
Anthony Cheeseman
And then he
says,
left
"Hello,
me
world."
once again.
Right. Kevin Davis says, "Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes." Off box office total run predictions: 450 million to 550 million. Furiosa box office 230 to 350. Ooh. Yeah, no, especially for Planet of the Apes, because I feel like that's in a series of movies.
God.
Here you go.
I don't know what's going on with all my issues tonight.
Don't worry, we're here. We're here to.
I was just gonna ask people to give a big old thumbs up, and I can't. I can't even ask you for a thumbs up because that was a pathetic intro from myself.
We do an intro.
Well, we need to. Let's do it over again. We're 6 minutes in. We only got 7 people watching.
All right. Well, I would really appreciate if you stuck here this long. I would appreciate a thumbs up because I've been struggling to get 20, 30 thumbs up. So
if you
make
like
it
my
happen.
Incoherent rambling, give us a thumbs up.
For technical difficulties, I'm in Blockbuster again. We're here to talk about superheroes.
I just
other
watched the
stuff
X-Men
too.
cartoon from back in the day. Dude,
Are
I used to
you-
have a VHS of that show.
I
And
have
it had
one.
like Night of the Sentinel, and it had like a few others. I don't remember which was on there.
I actually found the best of the X-Men for $1 at a resale.
I think it might have been the best of the X-Men.
Yeah, that they sold at like Pizza Hut or something.
Yeah.
What have you been doing, Perp?
Nothing.
Since
Watching
yesterday?
bad movies.
Sounds like fun.
I saw the other day. What's the movie you're going to do a review on? Oh, what is that movie? Or talk about?
What?
You have a stream set up or something. What's that movie called?
Reindeer Games? I didn't do that.
Reindeer Games.
No, CJH did that. I'm telling you, he sets up streams for me. They just pop up.
I was like, why does Perp want to talk about Reindeer
I
Games?
don't. That was CJH.
Oh, okay.
The
Do you
Ben
like that
Affleck
movie?
I mean, I don't think it's as bad as everyone says it is.
I remember not
I
liking
don't mind it.
I remember not liking it.
I liked it. I liked Gary Sinise in that movie. Where's
that
that guy?
Bring that guy back. Charlize
Yeah,
Theron?
Charlize Theron, Ben Affleck. What a cast!
I want to say, dude, I could
Danny
be wrong,
Trejo,
but I want to say Gary Sinise is no longer with us.
No, I think you're wrong about that, dude.
No. I remember saying
this is like the Mandela thing.
Rest in peace, Lieutenant Dan.
Gary Sinise died.
Motherfucker, they did it to me again.
Oh, you got me demonetized.
Demonetized.
How much do you get from these streams? Let's be
Not
honest.
much.
Okay,
Not much.
So
I need that.
How much did I cost?
99 cents.
Oh, damn.
99 problems, but
I need to look up Gary Sinise now.
I did. He's fine. I hate the world. Just stop it.
You're happy.
You said rest in peace to
alive.
Lieutenant
It's a good thing.
Dan. Maybe the character of Lieutenant Dan died. Like someone said, "Oh, in this day he's supposed to die." And maybe Brian got confused.
You're not supposed to. You're supposed to say, "We dodged a bullet there. He's still with us." Not, God darn it, I was wrong.
He does a lot for servicemen and stuff.
Yes, he does. No, he has a band called the Lieutenant Dan Band. Like he goes,
that's pretty cool.
He goes around and plays for vets and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good guy in that terms. I actually heard him do at Disney World. He did the Christmas gathering speaking thing, and I saw him speak live.
He was a regular on the
nice guy.
the Mark and Brian show, which is LA radio royalty. I mean, they were talk radio for years and years and years, and they were broadcast all over the country. And yeah, they were on there all the time, and that's where they actually had a show, and the Gary Sinise band was there playing and stuff.
Gary Sinise did seem like he was having a comeback. What was he, a therapist in what show? Homer? Gary Sinise. I think it was 13 Reasons Why.
Well, dude, he was in
Sinise
that
in that?
CSI show for freaking ever, man.
Why am I thinking of him as a therapist somewhere?
CSI New York, man. What's he done recently, though?
I want to see him in one of those Liam Neeson like
I
get
need
my
the
daughter
IMDb
back,
here.
get my daughter back movies. I want to see Gary Sinise is due one
A
of those.
revenge flick.
You
Yeah.
were right.
He was in 13 Reasons Why.
10 episodes. How do I not remember?
Dude, I know my Gary Sinise, man.
10 episodes.
Okay, yeah.
of 13 Reasons
13
Why.
Reasons
He was
Why.
in-
Wow.
He was in Joe Bell. I never saw that.
He's a masterpiece.
Sergeant Will Gardner. Criminal Minds.
Yo, my goal now is to make it to Hollywood just so I could give Gary Sinise that get my daughter back revenge movie.
Oh,
He needs
was
that
the-
with like
he
car
was the
chases in Europe
narrator.
and shit.
Speaking of the topic, guys, he was in Captain America: Winter Soldier as the voice of
really?
the Smithsonian narrator.
Gary Sinise?
Yes, Gary Sinise.
That's so cool. He's part of the
Yeah.
MCU.
Right
Well,
there we go.
Superhero
Day.
Yeah, Superhero Day. I just wanted to do this breakdown right now for this clip out of how are comic book movies doing now? How's the comic book and how is the genre doing now? I know me and Brian have gone back and forth on this, but I want to examine it for Superhero Day, and I want to start out this by saying, not just so I could say Brian was wrong, but I think that we are on the verge of a renaissance with comic book movies. Whoa! Were you fixing your glasses or signaling to me?
I don't
Between the
know.
lines. Was that a read between the lines, or was that a
little bit of
no?
both.
I actually think, because look at this right here, this image. Now, DC, why are you laughing, Perp?
Do you look at this and you just get hope? Because that'd be hilarious.
What do you mean, hope? This is probably going to happen.
Yes,
I know, but it's like,
okay, why are you doing
because
that?
how is this different from like, so when comic books, when everyone,
Go ahead.
When you were doing, would you say that you thought at one point comic book movies weren't doing so well?
I think they had some missteps. Yeah, I thought they were.
Okay, but did you think in general, like it's not doing well, like in general, like
as
it's
of
going
late,
gone, it's going to be bye bye.
They've been caught slipping.
But-
yes.
Okay, so
but,
this was always the thing, though, wasn't it?
Max,
like when you
Max,
thought
Max.
that, like we always thought that Punisher and Daredevil was coming. Daredevil was in She-Hulk, that would make Punisher part
Yes.
of the.
Daredevil was in Spider-Man, but we're also gonna.
So did you forget about
Punisher's
them when
back-
you were thinking
No,
Marvel
but
was going down?
I was on a stream where people said the Punisher's not going to come back, especially with the skull, because of people co-opting the
That's why you
logo.
shouldn't listen to nerds.
So, but we're going to get
man,
this
You
street
sound like a
level.
Cleveland Browns fan.
We're going to get this street level story with
We're gonna
Spider-Man,
draft that
Daredevil.
quarterback and get us
Oh
over
my
the
God.
hump.
I'm
man.
very excited about. I'm so happy about
hold on.
this.
What
This
Glendor
is
just said.
beyond my wildest dreams that we're most likely gonna get this, the next Spider-Man movie.
Sure.
We know for a fact that Frank Castle Punisher was on the set of Daredevil.
Hey,
Thank you.
what if? Here's the thing.
Thank you,
Max.
George.
How dare you, George? And Brian highlighting when I'm on a high. I'm on a superhero high on superhero.
Don't change it up. I think just like Western
Glendor's
slasher
here.
fiction.
Hey, Glendor.
Hey, Glendor. I am half and half with this Glendor comment. I think he's half right, but I disagree with the other half. I think that first of all, slasher flicks are still hot. Like they're just doing like new type of
Here we go.
like slasher flick.
But
I think all
their
these
heyday is long gone. Though.
Yeah, but I think they're still going to be part of the forefront where every once in a while one of them is going to tap into the general audience.
We're gonna get this.
And you have murder mysteries like Glass Onion or the one before that end up being like a hit. Like these things never really go away. They might subside and maybe like now audiences are just going to be pickier. But we're still going to get comic book movies.
Right on the cusp of the most amazing superhero properties we're ever going to get. People are complaining the most. We're going to get Fantastic Four.
Well, I mean,
we're going to get X-Men. We already got X-Men 97 back.
Bro, but a lot. Okay, to be fair though.
Hello, Voltaire.
You can understand people's trepidation because studios have had these wonderful can't miss properties, and they've missed wildly. So, I'm sure there's a lot of trepidation going into Deadpool and Wolverine, just for people who are kind of like, well, I don't
And
know.
I apologize to Cal. He was trying to come in the backstage, but it never showed his image, or I don't know what was going on with his connection. So if you want to try again, Cal, come on. But speaking of,
hi and hello, everyone.
oh, Cal's here now. Cal is here. Hey, Cal, how's it going?
What's up, Voltaire? What's up,
Hey, bud.
Cal?
I wanted to show this and if you're just getting here, please thumbs up the video. Really, really would appreciate the support. On a decent time, we're having a member stream tonight. On Superhero Day, Voltaire, how do you think the genre is right now? The shows, everything. What's on the horizon? I'm more positive than ever that we're going to get some amazing stuff. We're getting the Fantastic Four, Daredevil's coming back, the Punisher. Imagining these three together, and then the X-Men coming in with Deadpool and Wolverine that just comes out in July, with it being filmed. Yeah, they're doing reshoots, but we're getting some amazing stuff. X-Men 97, I never thought I never thought it was possible to get a continuation of great 90s superhero shows. And we are, and it's great, and everyone would believe me. If it was bad, we would never hear the end of it because of the guy getting fired and everything. Or the guy, being let go, the director. But it's surpassing people's expectations. It's amazing. What do you think, Voltaire? Are you as positive as I am about the comic book genre of movies and TV? I think we're the boys. Boys season 4 is coming out.
Well, you never had a question about the boys. We know that product is good.
Yeah.
Hey, Isaac. What they've produced recently has not been great, but yes, you're right. The stuff that's coming down the pike is positive. I think James Gunn is going to save DC. I'm looking forward to everything he comes out with. And yeah, they set such a low bar, they can beat it pretty easy.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, Blue Jay.
Hello, Blue Jay.
To kind of answer your question, I think comic book movies are going to be fine. I just don't. To me, anyways. This is just for me. I'm very picky and choosy. Like you said, people are going to be more picky and choosy when it comes to some movies. If the movie is good, like for the MCU, I'm just so desensitized by like people saying, "Oh, this character is reportedly going to be in this one," and it's just I hear that word all the time, and I'm just kind of over it. I'm more of just a wait and see of let's just see when the trailer drops, and that's it.
Well, you can't do that when you come on these panels, though. That's
What-
the big problem. It's like
that's half the excitement in comic book talk is who might show up. Just like
Well, yeah.
comics. Like who might do a guest appearance in this issue of Spider-Man?
No, it's not about the character.
Let me tell you a
appearing.
story
I
about Doctor
feel-
Strange and the
I feel
Multiverse
like
of
the
Madness.
Yeah,
Because I agree with
no,
Blue Jay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel
it's
like
just-
the discussion, Max, is never why that character would fit a story. It's just like it would be cool if, and then it's up to the writers to figure out.
Team
You know,
up
it's-
mashups are
The
great.
discussion is never
Look at
about like why
Transformers.
why
They're finally
so and so
getting G.I.
character.
Joe.
What happened?
Look at Transformers. They're finally getting G.I. Joe.
So let's talk about that. How do you
Well,
think
hold
they're
on,
going to
hold on.
implement
I'm more
that? Isn't it
just
about fan speculation?
like
It's not about implementation.
Deadpool and Wolverine. That's my money. Like my money's on that
What?
movie. I'm seeing the day one. Like there's no question. There's no doubt about it. It's just people. It's like okay, Blade. The whole Blade thing. I'm more wait and see till the trailer drops, or if the movie ever comes out. But with I'm more interested in what DC has cooking up because I like James Gunn. I want to see Superman, and other than that, Beyond the Spider-Verse, I'm waiting for that to drop. So this is just like a personal thing for me. I'm more picky and choosy when it comes to some of the movies. TV shows have been kind of fire, like Invincible and The Boys. Yeah, those are great. Those are really-
What's up, everybody?
So, what's up, Anthony? So, yeah, I don't know. It's just a me thing,
Okay.
personally. But
Well,
I know
my
people-
enthusiasm is through the roof. With
No, and
MCU
that's
here.
fine. That's fine. See that it's fine if you're like excited for every single MCU film and every DC film. That's perfectly fine.
No, I'm not normally, but the ones that they're making now, I am. Like when we got through some rough patches for sure.
But yeah,
COVID.
it's like if they're good, they're good. But I'm not like super ecstatic as I was a couple years ago when oh shoot, we got Black Panther, we got Thor Ragnarok, we got all this stuff. I'm like, some people still think that Endgame is kind of like their end, and there's some couple hits here and there. But last time for me, it was like
Silly.
No Way Home. Like No Way Home was banger, bro. Like, that was awesome. Or Guardians 3.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what's going on with your connection, Cal. I know you're trying. I know. George says that's fine, Max, but understand people are burnt out and no longer feel invested in the MCU, and that's fine. I haven't even watched Echo or Secret Invasion yet.
And
I-
that's
I
all.
know,
I bet if you ask the George,
I'll say
what
that-
about Deadpool? He'll be like, well,
Well,
that's
And that's
people-
also the thing.
But the thing
Disney
about
Plus-
people is that you don't have to watch every MCU.
yeah.
And I guarantee people's not gonna watch every James Gunn project as well. Like I'm picking choosing one. Like Christian Commandos, I check it out obviously. Well, for what it is, it's animation. That's easy. That's like 25-minute episodes you could watch on a job and easy.
I
So,
wish I.
You know, like it's the pick and choose. Like for me, Agatha, I'm not gonna watch it. I mean, that's for.
Yeah, but the studios don't want
Obviously-
you to pick and choose. They want the comic book
Yeah.
fans to go see every single
But I
movie.
don't. I just pick and choose
Yeah.
whatever.
Like
I
I've
want.
been a
Good.
broken record saying COVID really did affect a
No, I
lot
think
of
the
what
fact
Marvel's
that you guys
doing.
are admitting that you're picking and choosing is a sign of the deeper issue here.
What
is
do
the
you mean
fact that-
picking? They're not picking and choosing. They're all gonna watch
No,
Deadpool.
because-
That's Marvel. Like they're all gonna watch Deadpool. That's the next Marvel thing. Who's picking there?
Okay, I didn't.
But I didn't tell anybody
I'll be
that.
I
right
don't
back.
buy
I'm in
this.
Cali
Let
Wait,
me
waiting.
buy this.
allow me to explain my
I'm trying
argument.
to explain something.
No, I'm not even
My-
arguing against you,
my-
Brian. I've
my-
just said in general.
No,
this whole I'm
no.
picking,
My
like,
rebuttal to
I think
Max's,
audience could be picky, but I don't think they're gonna because I think Marvel's gonna right the ship so hard.
Yeah,
now.
I'll see every movie.
That's what
it's
they're
just-
literally
If
doing
the
right
trailer
now.
comes out, I'll watch it because I'm gonna watch every single Marvel film. I'm just when the trailer comes out and it's good, yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, but also like I keep seeing the video games adaptation takes over. They could. It just depends on the franchise again. Like Mario, great. Last of Us, great. Fallout, amazing. Sonic, amazing. Those are great game adaptations, but it just depends what franchise you want to. For the audience to see for games adaptations. Yeah, if you make a Call of
I
Duty movie,
haven't seen the
understand
Sonic
what I'm
movies. Would
saying.
you say the Sonic movies are accurate to the game? Because it seems like they're doing their own thing with it, right?
it's
don't-
like live action
No.
hybrid.
I kind of guess, but
Kind of. You could say
Like
kinda,
that
they're
the
taking
target
creative
audience
liberties, and I think that should
is
be celebrated
admitting
too, right?
that they're
Yeah,
not going
yeah,
and
yeah.
watching
Especially
every
if they're
single
doing a
movie
good job with it.
is-
Yeah, they're doing a good job with it, and people love seeing those movies. I think
Yeah.
we should get a trailer
Yeah.
in the next couple of weeks.
I make
That's what-
really good points, and you guys just
Sorry, Brian. Go ahead.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, but you make good
You're
points,
good.
and I want to steal them for my
I
side.
made a fantastic point. No, the
What was
fact
it?
that you guys are picking and choosing is my point. You're not excited to go see every movie anymore.
I think that
So
was a mistake to begin
enthusiasm
with.
is down across
I don't
the
know,
board.
man. I
Even
don't know.
with
I
the
think
fans. Don't get me
there's a
wrong.
little bit of.
Deadpool's.
I don't think people realize what a great season we've
But-
had so far with Dune 2. All these movies have been out. Aren't those masterpieces? Like we had a masterpiece literally
We're
a
not
month
talking
ago.
about that.
in
We're
sci-fi.
not talking about that. Are we talking
I
about
guess.
Dune or are we talking about superhero?
Yeah, you're
movies?
right. You're right. That was a bad example. You're right.
Okay.
You're
You
right.
guys keep bringing up other franchises we're talking about, and that's another thing. You're bringing up other franchises.
That's just me though, and I apologize. You're
no,
right.
Yeah, that is
Anthony
just-
brought up Sonic.
That
He
is
brought
just
up a bunch of other franchises. So I'm like, dude, that's the whole point, guys.
But Deadpool and Joker
the fact
2
that
are absolutely
people-
celebrated movies. Deadpool
because
and Wolverine.
they're highly anticipated sequels to movies that came out
And
that people have been
and think
looking
about it.
forward
Is
to
it
for
the-
a long time. Okay, let me tell you
After
what.
that, we're going to start getting teasers for their next Marvel slate, and it's going to be awesome. So I don't think people are. I think people are saying they're going to be picky and choosy because of what's come out, but I don't think they are. I think Marvel's going to write the ship where it's like, no, they're not going to let people be picky
Do you
and
know what
choosy.
ENC Catholic is?
What?
They only go on Easter and Christmas. So they're going to go for the Avengers. They're going to go for the big name movies. They're not going to go for the ones.
Wait
in
until
between
we
anymore.
see Doctor Doom in a teaser. Wait until we see X-Men in a
Yeah,
teaser.
Brian,
There's
you
no
know,
way.
at that point, Perp, what Brian's saying is that this isn't Echo, this isn't Ms. Marvel,
Right.
this is Wolverine and Deadpool, this is
Yes.
Joker,
Characters
Superman.
that we've been
And what
wanting
comes
to
after
see
that?
for a long
And what
time.
comes after that is
Nothing.
my point.
Nothing.
Trash,
Nothing.
probably.
No,
Nothing.
what do you mean trash? You don't know what's coming. Aren't they
Yeah,
working
I
on
wouldn't call
Fantastic Four?
something
They're
trash. We
working on
haven't-
Blade. They're
Hey,
writing
what
the ship
people
on
say.
those.
Ironheart and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a muddled.
I think they're writing the
mix
ship
of-
with those.
It's a
Well,
muddled
well,
mix of
Blade, yeah.
stuff.
I don't think anymore.
This, you guys know
Ironheart
what a
is a
Hail Mary
leftover.
is?
Yeah.
But
Do
aren't
you
they
know what a
turning
Hail Mary is?
the War Machine into a movie?
Yeah.
Do you know
Okay.
what?
And then they have
Yeah,
the villains Avengers movie, which I think could be good. The one I've heard Captain
Yeah.
America is a mess right now, but the
Hail
Thunderbolts could be
Mary.
good too.
So look,
That's a
they're
great
talking
idea.
about bringing Chris Evans back, right? You know what I
This
mean?
is
They're
a
talking
Hail
about
Mary.
another Thor movie.
I haven't heard that, Voltaire.
I haven't heard
Right?
about
Yeah, I
those.
heard that too.
Yeah,
I-
sorry. I don't know where you guys were.
I heard that's for a Human Torch cameo though.
This is Aaron Rodgers at the 50. Okay.
I think Marvel's gonna be fine. Whatever.
Yeah, if they go back to their
Chris Evans always say that he wanted to come back and play Human Torch like for the last 5 years. So that's nothing new for that.
They
You
don't
always
have
say
to.
that.
They don't
You-
have to
yeah.
bring.
I'll take Barbie
Voltaire, if your
too.
argument is that they
But I
bring
think-
back the original characters, they don't have to do that. They just have to fix the new ones. And
I'll
they already
take
have.
no,
Barbie to
they
the
need to
movies.
use good legacy characters. They don't have to bring the actors back. I agree.
Yeah. Okay. I thought that was gonna be. your
What's this with Bruce? Hello and good night, everyone. He said hello but left. He bounced.
argument. Hello and good night.
I'm a Marvel guy. I'm excited for the Guns DC movies, but I'm not excited for the Marvel side. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm still like. Here's the thing. I say I'm picking and choosy. It's like I'm picking and choosing what I'm excited for. I'm still gonna see all the movies. Don't get me
But
wrong.
that's
That's-
the point I'm trying to make, though. It's like your excitement has waned.
Yeah,
It's not like
that's
it
for
was
most people.
5 years
Yeah,
ago.
But not.
Yeah, that's-
And that's the
That
point I'm
as
trying to
well,
make.
but
And Purpose, like,
Um,
well, Deadpool. I'm like, Deadpool was a Hail Mary, dude.
but also
A
like this
desperate
other
grasp.
movie.
It's a
I
desperate grasp
agree.
for now.
I agree
Until
but
they
there's
write
oth-
the ship.
There's
A
other
Fantastic Four is
movies-
going to be. I think is going to be
You
great.
don't
I
write
think
this shit
there's
with
other
a Hail
movies
Mary,
that-
dude.
Yeah, but I think there's
That's an
other
act of
movies that the
desperation.
general audience wants to see. Like,
They needed something for the year.
yeah.
They needed
So I don't
something.
know about that, Brian. I think that you know what, going with a Hail Mary back to good popular characters and giving people what they want, that could right the ship because people are fickle. You know what I mean? They want to enjoy these things. The IP is so strong, everybody. Don't forget how strong and awesome the IP is. That if you actually put something out that people want, it will. People have short memories.
Yes,
They'll get right back at it.
and
Because the
they're
IP is
also
strong.
there's heat with Shang-Chi 2, which is what people have been craving and asking for. So it's like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
they're writing the ship. I'm telling you, they're
And
writing the
there's
ship.
also like I'm not
Give it-
one of those people that
Give
says
it the year. Give it
oh,
2 years.
Marvel is like in a downward spiral. They're not gonna be like they're the worst company out. No, people say stupid crap like that on Twitter all the time, saying, "Oh my God, Marvel is gonna be like shut down or some crap like." No, it's just ridiculous. It's
Well,
just
to keep
some-
with Brian's sports talk,
Yeah.
including in there, Hail Marys. What happened? Has anyone ever caught a Hail Mary, Brian?
Yeah.
Those are some of the best games ever when they make a
Oh, no,
comeback
they-
and it's
they-
even
they
sweeter
are,
than
they
ever.
are.
You know,
Yeah, but what happens next?
and
week,
that's where
though,
we're at
Max?
right now. We're
But
right
what
before
happens next?
Hail Mary
What
catch.
happens? What happens next week, Max?
What?
You know, when those type of theatrics don't work again. When a Hail Mary pass doesn't work next week.
It's gonna
And the
work.
week after that.
Bringing
You
in
can't rely on
X-Men, Fantastic Four, Daredevil, Punisher. These are characters that are beloved in Marvel. You know, they're not trying to make a character
Alright.
popular that's not really popular, which they have in the last few phases, and I'm up for it. Like, I like Miss Marvel. I don't love Miss Marvel. I think she's a cool character. I want to support the character. I like
No, you
Captain
don't.
Marvel.
No, you
I like these characters, but
No, you
I love Fantastic Four, X-Men, Wolverine, Punisher, Daredevil.
Batman.
These are loved characters. Like, there's a track record here.
And I'll even say this: every company has their ups and downs. Sometimes, like DC has their ups and downs, mostly downs, but they're gonna come back. They're gonna bounce back. Marvel is gonna bounce back. Every studio has their ups and downs, and they always had the comeback from their whatever so many years of slumps. I don't think they're gonna go. None of these studios are gonna go anywhere. So I don't think in this
No, the
stream
studios aren't
we're not
going
saying
anywhere.
that.
It's just they're moving on from properties. That's all.
Yeah, just
Ghost Bumble says the first Iron Man movie was a Hail Mary for Marvel. Marvel was founded on a Hail Mary.
Yeah, that's true. Those comic books never.
Well, Marvel was
worked,
founded.
and
That's a person's name, Hal Mary.
Hail Mary, sorry.
No.
Hal.
Hail
Hal.
Mary. Hail Mary.
No, but
Hail
you're
Mary, that's the founder of
honestly,
Marvel.
Ghost Bumbles, I was like thinking maybe he's exaggerating. He's not, because at that time
You see, comics
not-
like this.
well,
like,
let me finish it, and then we'll get to you. We'll get to you, Anthony.
What, Max? You don't
No,
to get
because I was
interrupted on your own
thinking
show?
they didn't have Spider-Man. They didn't have characters in Iron Man before the first Iron Man was not like a beloved Marvel character. I knew about
he
him.
was like
a hardcore-
like a CB lister
But-
character.
Yes.
We're
that's what he was.
talking.
So
We're talking week 1 of the NFL versus the NFC Championship game, dude.
yeah.
I don't get the analogy.
Okay. At the beginning of the season, it doesn't matter if you put out a Hail Mary or not. But after 25 movies or so,
There's a flag on the play.
whatever. It's fine.
He's
No, I get what
you're
Brian's
messing up-
saying. This is a more critical time for them to throw a Hail Mary. Like,
It's a different time. You can't just throw out Hail Marys and hope they work.
What? No, what are you,
have
talking
to
about?
have a
Okay,
firm.
what if-
I don't want to
okay.
explain it. I'm not gonna do that. It's cool.
what if Deadpool happens to end with a definitive X-Men or Fantastic Four cast? Like, and you're like, oh, you're so hyped. What if he
Well,
ends it
just
like
so
that?
everyone knows,
This is connected to Marvel. Keep in mind. What if?
all the scoopers in unison are saying, and I'm not saying, there's no spoilers here on what the end credit sequence of Wolverine and Deadpool is. All they say is, I can't believe they did it. That's all they're saying. Now that of course it's their
I'm sure
they make
I'm
money
gonna
on
like
this
the
stuff.
hell out of this movie,
Yeah.
guys. This is what really just like makes me mad about all this shit. Okay, I no, I'm just being practical, and the rest of you guys have your heads up your asses. I feel like
Yeah.
it's like no, it's like I
It
feel like a
smells
lot of
good
you
in there,
guys
Brian.
aren't-
Leave me alone.
No, you're not being reasonable. It's like, dude,
So-
everything has its time, man.
so Brian, I see your point, but here's a sports
know?
analogy I would use instead of the Hail Mary. Let's say they were winning with a passing offense. Then for some reason, the offensive coordinator got cute and started trying to run the ball nonstop. Okay.
Got cute, Miss Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Right.
They got
Yeah,
cute
no,
and
you-
decided, hey,
this
why
is
don't
Listen,
we
we're
gonna
gonna
start
pound-
wearing-
ground and pound. That
why don't we
always
change
works.
the colors of our
Old school
team logo?
football. We're gonna pound through, and then at some point, the head coach or the owner says, "What the hell are you people doing? Go back to the passing offense." That's how I look at it
It was
personally.
COVID. Also, it was COVID, guys, that messed everything
Yeah,
up.
but see, a lot of the times when that happens on a football team, the damage is already done.
Okay, that's your point.
That
That makes
quarterback-
sense.
No,
that
no, no.
quarterback
This
that
is-
got you
there's a
those-
rebuilding
Okay,
stage.
Robert
which is-
Downey Jr., okay, isn't a part of that picture anymore. And yes, Robert Downey Jr. sold Iron Man just as much as Iron Man did.
Mhm. And they got Ryan Reynolds now as dead freaking pool.
But a substitute. No, I'm just.
Oh my
but you
God.
get what I'm trying to say here. It's like
No.
it's a different time. The comparisons you can make about phase 1 of the MCU as to phase whatever the hell they're on now, 6. You cannot make that comparison because they have so much weight under their belt right now that it's just the quarter. You have Tom Brady as your damn quarterback, you know, and Bill Belichick is your coach, but you've done the same thing for years and years and years and years, you know, and then it breaks up.
You
Okay.
every
So you
company
I just think it's different with art.
it happens to every franchise. They always come back and
Look at the New
they
England
start strong.
Patriots.
Yeah. Like it happens. Same with the 49ers. Same with
thing
the
with the
Patriots.
49ers.
But
Dallas
and then come back
Cowboys.
stronger. Like
Pittsburgh
it always
Steelers.
happens to any franchise. Same with DC. He's gonna come back and stronger, hopefully. So like and everything happens. It happens. It always is an up and down thing and stuff. I remember when people. I remember doing Phase 2. People didn't like Iron Man 3. Didn't like Thor 2. Those. I mean, Iron 2. Thor 2
Iron Man
was
3 is
terrible.
great.
And Age of Ultron was not good for them. And I keep seeing these articles, superhero fatigue. I was like, oh my god, here we go. So like it happens to everybody.
Let's look.
It's gonna get weird
the
before it
upcoming
gets killed.
superhero movies. To
I'll
see.
tell you right now, the tastemakers are tired of them.
Let's see if these are all strong.
Who's tired of that?
Are these? Let's go to Coach Voltaire.
Oh, these old filmmakers from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. I mean, they're always gonna get
Coach Voltaire.
Say stuff about that.
When we go over these superhero slate, you say if you would run these plays, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So first off, Joker 2.
Absolutely.
Deadpool 3.
Yeah, call the play.
Kraven
These
the Hunter.
are successful.
Yes, exactly.
Kraven the Hunter.
I'm sorry, but
Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven the Hunter shouldn't even be. That's a
yeah, I know.
Marvel
Bench
thing.
him.
No, dude, that's the in hockey was the rough guy, the guy that beats people up.
The Goon,
Mighty Ducks,
the Enforcer,
Mighty Ducks,
the Enforcer, yeah, the Enforcer. Because Kraven is a rated R movie. I think they're gonna
bomb in December because you're gonna go
over the list.
What kind of studio? Think about it.
Coach Voltaire has to. What would you do with Kraven? Would you play that one, or would you?
I would call into the offensive coordinator and say, "How are you putting this play in without Spider-Man in there? Get another running back on the field."
Yes,
also, dude, that's an enforcer, man. It's a tough bully guy.
It is not. I'm sorry because
it's rated R.
No, think about it.
He bites a guy's nose off.
No.
He bit a guy's nose off in the trailer.
No.
And then
why will you
go send that guy in there if your quarterback's getting picked on?
Well, it's up to the Coach Voltaire. Coach Voltaire, I like what you're saying, Coach.
I'm an assistant coach. Please let me talk to my coach.
That means he's ahead of you. He could tell you to take
coach,
it.
I listen to their
or at least put it in stream. Don't bench it.
Okay,
put it in stream.
Yeah, but your passion doesn't equal results. No, and then you have to also think of the law and the rule of diminishing returns. When these movies start getting critically worse and worse and worse, whether or not we like them or not, okay, it comes a point where the studio, and I think I understand what Anthony was getting to say, is how many studios do you think are going to keep throwing money at stuff that's not making money? Like
I guarantee Kraven the Hunter will get better reviews than Madam Web.
No, but all due respect, how you delay a movie 5
18%.
times?
He said diminishing returns. See, coach, listen to me, coach. I'm a good
that is such a low bar.
Yeah, no, but hey, you said it. You said it. Law of diminishing returns.
Everything that Marvel and DC is doing right
now, better reception.
Everything that Marvel and DC is doing right now are all bangers.
Everything that Marvel's done, minus
Marvel and DC are doing right now.
No, they're getting ready to do a major break pump, dude. Depending on whether or not this movie works out or not, all those plans they had going forward with the multiverse stuff, they're gonna change.
You got to put it on stream.
The only thing that
I just don't
I'm
see him
questioning is
going back
Sony
to
stuff.
the C-lister stuff, dude. I don't.
All right. The only thing that I'm questioning now is the Sony stuff.
Yeah, like I'm sorry.
Everything
Sony,
else seems like
if Sony was smart, why would you go against Lord of the Rings, Sonic 3, and then after that, the Mufasa prequel, the Lion King prequel? That is a dumbass move.
So,
Coach Voltaire, now we're talking about Venom: The Last Dance. Even the title, I would bench that. Like, what
okay, I would say, look, we got this guy under contract. We owe him a lot of money. If we cut him, we can't cut him. So just put them out there, get it over with, and move along. Move
And
on.
also, like
put Andrew Garfield in it.
Venom is gonna make money regardless because the
I
last
don't
two
think
make
so.
money. It literally made the last one made like 500. This one's probably coming like 500, 600. So
Because everybody hopes Spider-Man will show up in these movies.
You
no,
guys are
no,
gonna
no,
bet
it's done.
against
Let's put
these?
no, it's done. That's
Look at
never
these
happening,
studs. You're gonna bet against these guys?
Okay.
Look at these
Well,
studs.
Well,
Yes.
I'm gonna bet half of them don't even come out.
Ooh,
I don't know
I'll take
about
that bet.
that.
I'll take that bet. How much?
But they're literally
I mean,
filming.
aside from the fact
I
they're
think they're
working
all
on
gonna
Brave
come
New
out.
World right
Well,
now,
actually,
Superman.
The only
they
one that's in
haven't
trouble is
started-
that Batman 2. That's
They
the only
all
one that could be in
started.
trouble.
Blade, that's not coming out in 2025, dude. They didn't even like. got
No, that's
put-
push. I think that's pushing
But it's still coming
2026.
out.
I
They're
don't-
filming
that's
that
pushing
one's
it.
pushed back.
They ain't stopping
Avengers
with Blade.
5, they're gonna
That
change
one
the
is
premise
staying.
of that.
And guess
That was
what's
King-
awesome
that
about
was-
Blade? They're gonna get it right.
Wasn't that supposed to be King Dynasty? That's not gonna be King Dynasty anymore.
I mean, we'll see. We'll
Um,
see at D23 at Comic Con. They give us updates on what's going on. They always do.
And
They
then
always
what
do.
in
Look at those
2027?
Thunderbolts.
let's do this next slate, and this isn't overbearing. This is like 2025.
2025 to 2027. That's what I
2025.
said.
We're getting
Yeah. Trust the 2027 one.
there's just 5 movies in 2025.
I think Blade is
Just
getting pushed.
5?
Blade's
Yeah,
getting
just
pushed next.
compared to what superhero movies were doing before. That's refreshing.
I think Blade is getting pushed 2026.
All right, so
It's the restructure.
let's go. Let's
Post-COVID era.
let's
You're looking at it, baby. Let's go.
Let's go through the rest here. Captain America: Brave New World.
They want to get it right. They're
Dude, that's
reshooting
my
it a bunch.
birthday.
I'll
Captain
even say
America.
about a franchise that I love.
Your
Star
birthday's
Trek.
on Valentine's
Damn,
Day?
Hell
Valentine's
yeah.
Day, that's crazy.
Oh,
Dude,
there
your
you
birthday's when Madam Web
Wow.
come out? Congrats.
Yeah.
Lord got
Blue
mercy.
Jay Valentine, everybody.
Yes,
Jay
Blue Jay
Valentine.
Valentine.
That's crazy.
All right, Thunderbolts.
That's filming already, so that's
I'll
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
go.
I'll
I'm
watch
positive
it.
with this one.
They better
like
get
the
the
vil-
Red Hulk right and do it.
You
and do
you
it-
guys
and
want
do
He's
those
not in
all
that
those
one.
all
He's
those
not-
characters?
He's not
Okay,
in that one. He's not in that one.
even the freaking what's the Russian Captain America dude? The red dude, the Red Stallion. I don't know what he was called.
Red Stallion.
Crimson.
I don't know what he was named.
Black
Captain
Widow's
Russia,
father,
whatever.
David
He was-
Harbour.
He was
yeah,
there
Captain
was,
David
such,
Connie.
Carter,
there was such a missed opportunity with that guy in Black Widow, but everyone wanted to love that guy, and some people did. So
Well, I mean, your
Well,
father was.
I
an
think that
asshole.
that
That's
I think
what
that
it
movie's
was.
stacked with likable characters that people love.
Well,
Wait a second.
Superman.
Wait, hang on.
Fantastic
Sorry,
Four.
hang on.
Yeah,
Red Hulk is not in Thunderbolts?
No, he is.
No, that's not like Thunderbolts.
Isn't he
didn't come-
Harrison
That's
Ford?
not his name. Like the people think Thunderbolts is Red
might
Hulk.
be in
No,
Brave New
that's
World.
not his
He's in
name.
one of them.
Literally, he's in the Captain America movie,
Yeah.
not Thunderbolts. Like Thunderbolts is just a made up name that villains came up with. It has nothing to do with Ross. It has nothing to do with that. Nothing.
Alright.
Well, would you play all these plays, Coach Voltaire?
Obviously, Superman. Obviously, Fantastic Four. These are hits.
Yeah.
Blade, you got to get it right, man. Like,
That's
Yeah,
what
but
he's
you're gonna
doing.
play. You want to play it though.
Dude,
Hell
they
yeah.
literally
Right.
started over because they weren't getting it right.
Well, here's
I
my-
know
love
they're
that
gonna
they're
get it
starting over. I love
Yes,
it.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but I
they
think
wanna
Blade
get it right.
I think Blade get pushed back to 20.
And Mia Goth as like a vampire villain.
Yeah, vampire.
Come on. If
Well,
But
that's gonna happen.
I think
They're gonna
Blade
get it
get
right,
pushed
I
into
believe.
2026.
I
That
believe
Here's
in
my
Blade.
thing about this slate here. Fantastic Four and Superman are way too fucking close.
Oh
to
yeah,
each other.
2
Hell
weeks
yeah.
apart. Yeah, that's crazy.
Fantastic Four.
Fight,
I can
baby.
see Fantastic Four being
November.
maybe November for the best. I mean, Blade.
Yeah,
is
that's why I
just,
say that. That's why I think November makes sense. You swap
Thank you,
Blade,
AOA.
and you put Blade in 2026, and you put Fantastic Four in November 7, 2025.
Well, But Brian, if you're still there, I'm just saying these are all look strong to me. The only ones I'm a little concerned about are Captain America: Brave New World and Thunderbolts.
Oh man, who's directing Thunderbolts?
I don't know. I still, but you got Florence Pugh in Thunderbolts. She's probably like carrying the
that
whole
cast
promo-
is stacked, and people love
Yeah,
what's his name?
and Dave
Zemo.
Harbour.
Zemo.
Zemo,
from-
not Zeno. We when he gets
Yeah,
in the
that's-
chat, people can't stand him. Zemo,
No, but the
yes.
Zemo character, people love, man. That
Watch
dude,
him
I'm
show
telling
up
you,
out
those
of the
characters, those characters are stacked. When people say like, "Oh, Marvel doesn't have any good characters," like,
No,
look at
but
Thunderbolts. People
But
love those
Thunderbolts really is going to when you Florence Pugh was in Black Widow. when that came out, she wasn't the star she is now.
No.
Oh no,
And
no,
she
she's
killed it
a-
in
she's a
Hawkeye.
star, yeah, she was good in Hawkeye.
I kind of wish that let's see. I'm rooting. I mean, I know mostly to be successful. I'm just rooting for Superman. I'm just rooting for that movie.
Oh yeah, it been
I
like
want
10,
him
it
to
been
do
like it
good.
been
The
10 years.
only one I'm really concerned
It's
about
been
is
10
the
years.
Culture Warriors, the anti-SJWs on Captain America: Brave New World, because they're going to
Yeah.
compare the heck out of that to the old Captain
Oh,
America.
because
and
it's
gonna be
but
very
bro, if
obnoxious.
everybody knows, Captain America always been political with shit, like ever since the character was correct.
No, but I'm saying they're going to compare. If it's not even close to what Chris Evans' Captain America was, they're going to be.
Oh no, for sure, I know.
You know,
Aren't they
that's
giving
gonna
him
be
a new? They're
unfair.
giving him a new suit too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Which I mean, for
Patrick
merchandise.
Quill,
They
$2.
always course correct.
I want a Hulk's Sons show. Show his pick from She-Hulk.
No, buddy, no.
I
I want
like
him just hanging
She-Hulk.
around. I want
Unfortunately,
I want a
She-Hulk-
stoner comedy with the sun.
that Hulk song probably was the last minute decision, and then that's
It paid off.
Yeah, it
that
was
haircut.
funky. I could see you could tell it was a last minute decision by it.
You could tell.
That was a
But
good
yeah-
one, Patrick Quill.
Yeah, but no. But though we did know that Hulk had a girl pregnant before, so but yeah, yeah, I could see. I think Blaze is the only one that get pushed in the 2025 slate to 2026, and then Fantastic Four moved to November 7th, 2025.
But Coach ain't benching any of these, right, Volker?
Well, I need to know more about the Thunderbolts. I thought it was a Red Hulk heavy thing. I don't.
No,
Lord.
that's the no. It's because people
How are you
think
the
of
coach?
Thunderbolts because of Ross. No, it's just the Thunderbolts is a made up name by the villains in the comics. It's just a made up name that they made up themselves. That's what. Yeah. So it's nothing to do with Ross.
So who are the characters that are in the movie?
Zemo, Red Guardian, Florence Pugh's Black Widow.
Oh, and the girl.
I think
Hawkeye.
Winter Soldier. I think right.
Yes.
No, that's going to be trash. I would bench that one.
Oh, you would?
Are you
I would.
kidding
I would
me?
play it. I would play it.
With those characters, I thought you were all about the aliens.
about
I don't
Florence
understand
Pugh?
you.
You're-
I just don't understand you. I really don't. I
Okay.
thought you were about the characters people like.
Those are characters people like.
Yeah, people didn't like Zemo.
Yeah,
People don't like Red Guardian?
He's a
People
little
don't like Florence Pugh?
derivative character. He's not really.
But people like those characters though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, you're a little iffy on the Thunderbolts, but you would play Captain America: Brave New World.
Well, what are you going to do at this point?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, like there's no you have to put it out regardless. You just can't.
Well, it has. I think it has a little bit of Hulk stuff in it, right?
Yes.
That will help.
Yeah. On Avengers 5, the Batman 2.
Yes, you just have to keep that.
I don't know about Batman 2. I got to tell you something. The Matt Reeves Batman, I don't think James Gunn wants anything to do with it. And him
disagree.
delaying
That
it
one's
this
dangerously. Yeah, that one's on the line. I agree with you a little bit.
Like, if everybody know Matt Reeves, he literally takes a long ass time to make scripts. That's literally his thing.
Bro,
and he likes to get a movie
Robert
perfectly.
Pattinson-
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Yeah,
I'm
like
disagreeing with James Gunn wanting that. I don't think he does.
No, I think James Gunn let him finish his part 2 and 3, and then after that, that's it. And although Matt Reeves is helping with the Arkham show for the DCEU, so he's a producer on that. So,
I don't know. I'm pretty happy with all the. Now here's the.
Now
this is the iffy stuff that.
I'm sorry. When the hell did Jackpot ever get
Who the
announced
hell
for
is
Sony?
Jackpot? Can't wait for that one now.
That's for
Jackpot.
Sony.
I haven't even heard that. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that's happening.
That's a
We-
slam
of course.
dunk. Spider-Woman.
I think. Oh, that's the.
Is that a Madam Web sequel? Please be a Madam
No,
Web.
that's the Olivia Wilde movie that.
Bro, can I tell you about the Jackpot? The Jackpot movie is basically a superhero whose identity is freaking Mary Jane because she says Jackpot in the comics. So they made
I gotta be.
Are you serious?
I have to be real.
Very
Mr.
Madam
Valentine.
I don't know how Madam Web would have ever been brought to real life without
That'll
being
get butts
like
in
I.
the seats.
I
That's on
saw.
Spider-Man.
Now Brian comes back for this stuff.
Yeah,
this
now
is not
this is
confirmed.
Brian's favorite slate so far. I could tell.
Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, yes. Swamp Thing, absolutely. The Authority.
This
I'm
answers my
interested.
question. Thank you. What
They're
happens
still putting the
tomorrow?
untitled. This stuff is not have a date on it. This
Untitled.
stuff is in development.
Yeah, and there's not. I'm sorry, but like the quote, I'm sorry. That
Untitled Madam Web
movie.
sequel. Yes, now we're
Untitled Mutant
talking.
movie. The Shang-Chi. What are you talking about? Shang-Chi is already happening. It's coming.
But these next few years are all bangers. for
Untitled
me.
Doc
Untitled,
Ock movie.
Untitled Mutants movie makes me nervous as opposed to Untitled X-Men movie. What does that mean?
No,
Untitled
you
Mutants
hope they're
movie?
bangers.
Dude, because
it's just
X
the article.
has
over
men
there.
in it, dude.
Because you're a fan.
No, bro.
They're mutants. They're X mutants.
It's just like whatever we hear about the X-Men, it's not coming until like 3-5 years from now.
That's why they haven't
We
come
have
out yet. Still
a-
trying to figure out what name to give them.
That's
Toxic
kind of
Avengers. I keep
all
forgetting
social
about that.
medias too.
To add on to the analogy that Voltaire was making earlier about how like going from a passing team to a running based team type situation.
Mhm.
See, once that happens though, when you switch from that, what you do is you upset personnel and they leave. So like just like Marvel, they've made bad personnel decisions in terms of like what movies they've decided to put into the forefront. And you know, will people come back after that? I mean, yeah, because people love their particular team.
Let me put it this
know,
way to you.
You guys love your franchise.
Let me put it. Let me blow Brian's mind.
All right.
If they made a good Star Wars movie or a good Star Trek series, maybe like Picard season 3, after all the other crap they put out, would you be back in? Yes. Yes,
He
you
literally
would. Just
left
like
after Picard.
So no, but he came in for Picard season 3 after all the
Then he
other
left.
BS. So
yeah, but then I left again.
if you build it,
Then he
they
left
will
after
come.
Endgame Picard. Picard Endgame.
Yes.
Some people stayed. I'm
Okay,
back. I'm
Max.
back. As Star Trek
Max, when I
fan.
was saying earlier about like an Easter and Christian or Easter and Christmas Catholic, it means that you go to church on 2 times a year. Okay, so you're gonna go
Well, you know
to
what's
the Marvel
good?
movie.
The slate's
that-
only 2 times a year for these next
Well,
Marvel
oh
movies.
yeah, of course they
2 or
had to
3.
do that because they started having problems. Same thing, same problem Star Wars had. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Well,
same
they're still in
thing.
the theater though.
They're like, you can't put 2 Star Wars movies out in the same year. It's ludicrous. And they did it, and they stopped making them. So thanks, guys. Way to ruin that.
I
Star
mean, hey,
Wars
really,
fan.
at least we get in the Grogu movie next year. So
I care not for this stupid ass Grogu movie.
God damn.
Well, you're going to see Yoda in this upcoming Acolyte thing for sure.
I don't know. Will he even be alive?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he would be a
I don't know.
baby.
Mother Effer is like 700 years old.
I guess he would be. I wonder which puppet they're gonna use for Yoda, because they always use different puppets for that character. But if you've seen the prequels, oh my god, those puppets are bad.
No, you guys are just goddamn mad, like, because I'm talking about what you enjoy. That's why you're pushing back, and I totally
I admit reality. I'm the
I mean, it's
superhero
like if
movies
you
are
guys
not-
were Dallas Cowboy fans and I was sitting here shitting on the Cowboys.
Oh no,
The
but
super-
Dallas Cowboys is like
the superhero genre had some rough
He's like, you
years.
won't say a bad thing about them. Shut up.
Echo, I was not looking forward to, and then Perp got me hyped for Echo, and it's Perp's fault.
that is
Still haven't
purple.
watched
That is
that show.
definitely that one.
That was on Perp. He was like, "Look at this action." I was like, "Okay."
I'm just saying, for me personally, I've gone from someone that's consumed every single thing that's come out and has been excited about every single thing that's come out to somebody that is like, okay, I started Miss Marvel, didn't finish it. I didn't watch Echo. You know what I mean? So I'm just speaking from my own personal experience.
Mm-hmm. The only leftovers that I'm concerned about are like Agatha and Ironheart.
You just have to.
They
keep
were already.
going.
They were already
You have to
filmed.
keep going no matter what, because those was filmed and stuff.
They were already filmed. This is like all
You
the
can't-
stuff that they're developing new is all fire for
You
me.
can't do a tax write-up because you're gonna get the industry mad, just like they did with Batgirl, and then the Coyote thing, and then
No, they're
all
doing
this
the same thing Star Wars did.
So, I don't know about
They're
that. Star Wars.
They're refocusing their energies.
All right, so let's switch gears. Let's talk about 2024 The
Movies?
best movie so far.
Oh, me personally is Dune.
Well, I have an article up here. We'll go through the
If
movies.
Dune is not number one,
I'm
then
a
maybe
little bit
there.
behind.
Argument.
I have to say I updated one more movie on my list tonight. Me and my wife watched Anyone But You with
Oh,
Sydney
on Netflix?
Sweeney and the guy from Top Gun,
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell, and maybe I'll do a mini review right now. This movie was so cringe.
I don't know about that. It's a fun
Sydney,
movie.
Sydney Sweeney is a lovely person. Glenn Powell is a very good looking man. I would love him to get more roles, but everything in this movie was so forced with the comedy of like romantic comedy situations. It was so cringy to watch. Maybe the writing was bad. They tried to sell it for what they have, but it was a chore to get through. I honestly, unfortunately, cannot recommend it. And I was rooting for this because I like Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell, but the humor was really, really, you know, when they're trying to do weird situations to get people together for a romantic comedy, it was like that tenfold. I'm shocked that this many people watch this movie.
How is
It's
her
number
acting?
one on Netflix. Her acting, unfortunately, is not great.
Yes,
It's a
I saw
rom-com.
Immaculate, and I was very shocked at some.
And
of her
I'm rooting for
dialogue.
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah,
Like
me
she
too.
seems like a lovely person. She's like very positive about who she is, and she just throws she puts herself out there a lot.
She's clearly a good
And-
business person too.
And
she's working.
I
really well in the industry.
really was like, wow. Me and my wife were
Because
looking at each
people
other like, this is so uncomfortable to
rom-com- because
watch.
People like rom-com movies.
So
It's not.
it's not like the worst one I've ever seen. There were some funny. It started out strong. Like there was a scene at the very beginning that was pretty good, where she first meets Glenn Powell's character at a coffee shop, and he kind of saves the day for her. And she has a funny scene in a restroom where you see like from the trailers where she's trying to dry her jeans. So that was funny. After that, all the forced humor and forced situations to make it funny were like really, I would say 6 out of 10. And it was very unfortunate because it was trending on Netflix. It made so much money, but that's my mini review. Glenn Powell, I think he did better than Sydney Sweeney, even though there were some really uncomfortable romantic comedy scenes. It just L for me, Jacob. You liked it? I don't know. Did anyone else see this movie?
It's not. You're not the intended audience, Max.
Oh, yeah. For romantic comedies with my wife, yeah, we watch them sometimes.
Yeah, they're called chicks for a reason.
The last 10 minutes.
You're not a chick, Max, so you don't understand.
Oh, and unnecessary nudity.
You don't have a vagina. You can't.
Whoa.
Unnecessary nudity. Like this
Now you've offended Voltaire.
This could have easily been a PG-13
I'm just
film.
trying to lay it down.
Unnecessary
the wall here,
boobage for two of the actresses. Like, okay. Like this could have easily.
Oh my
fit
god!
as
You're complaining about boobs? Get out of it! What a boob! Oh my gosh, this guy.
I just wanted to hear Brian and Voltaire go, wait, what?
Bro.
No, but
Maybe all the normie movies.
I mean, if you are watching it just for that, there's some of them.
I mean, I think people would like that. I have not seen Madam Web, but I've heard that like she is a highlight of that movie. So there you go. I heard she was rather entertaining on Saturday Night Live, and she's got great assets as an actress.
Oh my god, that was all set up for that.
It was not a setup.
There was a scene.
He said it from I heard.
No. Speaking of ass, there was a really cringy scene with Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell's character.
Oh, that's what I wasn't talking about that.
In Anyone But You, where they're they're putting on a show for their family, acting like they're super in love, and they're grabbing each other's butt. And it was like the most awkward, cringy thing. Like, who would act like this in public?
You didn't know that people do that?
No, not like this.
You
not
didn't
like
know
this.
people do that?
Anthony, have you seen the movie?
Look it up.
Not like this.
You would know they would do that. You look it up.
No, it's not like a sexy.
jealous.
It's not like a sexy grab butt.
Max, try
Yes,
with
bro.
Try with a
When
loved
your
one.
family member is trying to get you with somebody, Some family members
No,
do that.
no.
Oh my God,
Some,
Kevin,
You don't know
From
the
the turnbuckle.
context, Anthony. You're arguing me. You don't even know. Go
I
watch.
watched the movie.
You watched the movie. Are you
Ooh.
digging in someone's pants like that?
No, I'll never do that. But like, hell no. But like, some people probably
that?
like that.
Why
I
did you
don't
do that?
hell no.
Why wouldn't you do
Okay, so if you're in love and you're comfortable with consensual,
Max is a
whatever.
prude and he's
But
against.
yeah.
He's
No,
against
no, no,
PDAs.
I don't mind a little grab butt, but putting your hand under
Hand
the
inside,
cloth in
under
that?
the-
With
public,
consent, of course.
under the cloth, and like, oh, I lost my finger in somewhere in the back. Like, what?
Oh my God, this
Max is
sounds
girding up his pearls.
Yes.
this sounds
like-
outrageous, Max.
No. Like,
Oh
This is
my
outrageous.
word!
a little
Yeah.
pat, a little grab, whatever. If that's consensual and you're
Mm.
on for it, go right ahead. But if you're putting your hand under the workout pants,
Yes.
and what the heck
That-
was
that's,
that about?
that's probably
say that again
that's probably
slowly?
a white people thing.
White people? What?
What
Sorry.
the hell?
Anthony, what are you
Oh
talking about?
no!
I'm sorry. That's probably like no
Disavow.
disrespect, but that's probably is.
No,
You're not wrong.
Or it's just a thing that the
Disavow.
or
in the
or
privacy of your own home,
listen,
fine,
listen.
but
Or
I don't
it's
know,
the
Walt,
thing that the movie just made
we're
up.
getting really sidetracked here.
Oh,
Voltaire, what's your
You don't
thoughts on
brought it
that?
up. And
Under
maybe
anyone
it's the
but
thing
you
that the movie brought up. Make that up. Hey,
Like outside
Max
the
is a
cloth,
prude.
right? But not under the cloth, right?
Anthony's
Oh my
theory
God.
that that's a white person thing, that is brilliant. So, I mean, it's hard to argue with that.
Yeah. Or the movie made
Not
that.
That's coming from a
he's
lawyer.
like
You know, you
he's
never
like
know.
a 1980s like white preacher. That's like
Yeah, like you never know.
do not,
Yeah.
do
Oh
not
my
stare at a
God.
girl too long.
I
Do not stare at a
disavow.
girl too long.
Max,
do
come on,
not-
you do that thing where you walk with your girlfriend or your wife in the mall, and you got your hand in her back butt pocket. You know what I
Max
mean?
has a problem with male nudity.
Anyone but
No.
you was funny as heck. You just have a problem with male nudity? I do not. I
Yes,
missed
he
the
does.
scene. My wife was like, "Oh, that's there," and I'm like, "What? I missed it. I was getting a drink, and I almost had to rewind so I could see. Yeah, there's male frontal nudity too.
You
I
wanted
think.
to see a penis, that's all.
This is
I
not
missed that.
real.
I forgot about that scene because I was getting a drink in the kitchen, and she's like, "Whoa," and I was
He
like,
really
"What?
looking
I
forward to
missed
that
it."
scene. He was
Rewind.
like, "Damn it, I missed
You
it."
saw Glenn
No,
Powell.
go
Damn
back.
it.
No, it wasn't Glenn Powell. It was some Aussie guy. They just showed him showering.
Well, I don't want to see dong in a movie. I really don't.
Glenn's Powell.
So,
Too bad.
I
You want
don't
to see the
care.
movie.
I don't care if
You better not
Hey,
put forward
but you-
Voltaire.
no,
Otherwise, that's a
we
crime
have to be
against
fair.
cinema.
But you want to see what you want to see naked girls in the women in the movie?
I said it was unnecessary altogether. They could have done.
Correct.
They could have.
But you're not okay with seeing naked.
I don't
men
know
in the
what
movie?
size it was.
No, I'm not.
Bruce measured it. Apparently, I don't
Well,
know what
well,
size
that's
it
not
was.
very. That's not very modern times, if you, sir.
No, I'm being honest though.
I don't care
No,
that that's
sure.
there. I'm just saying altogether the nudity was unnecessary. It could have been a PG-13 romantic comedy, but anyways, it was awful. It's awful.
Yeah, you should be. You
Interesting
should
choice.
be banned from talking movies, anyways.
I should be banned from talking movie. That's my whole channel, bro.
I mean,
man.
hey, I'm just.
Oh,
you know.
man.
I'm glad he's watching movies outside.
Yeah,
of
even Flounder's
No,
laughing at
I
you
was
as
like,
well.
comic book
there's
stuff.
a new movie on
No,
Netflix.
I'm glad he's actually watching stuff beside comic book movies. It's very nice.
Yeah,
of you, man.
I said,
job.
I also was like rubbing my wife's back or foot,
Yo.
Aw.
Yeah, on watching, eating dinner, watching the movie, and we were struggling to get through it. I'm like, do we want to finish this? Because I do have a problem finishing. I said, hey,
Uh-oh.
Stop it.
I said,
I was
why do I have
just
to
kidding,
start?
Max.
It's a
Why
joke.
you
Those
take it
movies
so
turn you to
personal?
porkies.
No, I said, should we shut this off? Like,
Get it
fun-
on.
No, well, that would have been perfect. That did not happen. But no, out of boredom,
Well,
shut
what's
it
the
off.
point
Not
of
because we were
watching?
I have
excited.
a question, Max. I
It's a
haven't
lot
seen the
going on.
movie, but is the movie making fun of men? Because I feel like that's
Oh
what you
my
were criticizing for.
Oh,
No,
I'm just fucking with you.
no.
I mean, he probably is
Monica.
mad about. He's probably mad. He's probably
I'm
not
shocked.
He's probably
is
mad because
Bruce
he's not
just
sexy
trolling
like,
me in the chat
I'm
that he
just
actually
messing
likes
with
it.
you, man. I'm just messing with you.
I think Bruce is
No,
trolling me.
he's not wrong when he says Max is a prude. Max is a prude. He just basically described what a prude is.
Well, can I challenge
by
my
saying-
can I challenge my brother Brian? Brian,
To a
if you
duel?
get an opportunity, watch this with your lady friend and see how you like it. Maybe you'll think
Ooh.
it's funny.
Why would you put him
Romantic
through
comedy. And then maybe
Okay.
the butt grabbing on the edge of the cliff will work out differently for you. It's like, what is this?
I'm just saying, Max. It's like, I get it, dude. You're old fashioned in that manner of speaking. You talk like a couple old. You and your wife are sitting in the front playing cribbage or some shit on the porch.
Cribbage.
Damn.
I'm just not digging in my partner's pants on a cliff where
I get it. Like those young whippersnappers down
you
the
talking about the
road.
fort?
I want you all to
You know,
watch
like the
that scene in
scene
context and
when
tell
they
me
were
that
in the
worked.
woods. and
Everybody,
stuff like that?
abstinence is the way to go. Max is
Max,
strictly telling you
Max, let's just move
to
on. Max.
maintain that
You
V
just
card.
Can we talk
for as
about
long as you
movies?
can.
I am. Dad was talking about.
Can we talk
movies.
about anyone but you?
No, I'll talk about anything.
No, I
but
think you just
anyone
have a
but you.
problem with people. in
Yeah,
general.
exactly, Bruce. It's like he's never had a finger in his ass for a BJ. Come on.
Oh my God, stop it. You guys are making me prude.
It's because Max
Well-
used to get bullied every day in school. That's why.
Oh
Me?
my God.
I think it holy. Thank you, Anthony.
Man, we're just making up stories now.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, Max saved me from
Nice.
a fire, so I'll defend this
Nice.
man.
No.
All right, Paul.
Really?
What's the best?
He
I
saved
don't
me
know. We're
from
making up
two.
stories, you said.
What's the
Oh.
best movie of 2024 so far? Not anything. Not anyone but you. I cannot recommend that movie. Sorry.
I mean,
Civil
that's
War.
probably my top 10. But
With the summer blockbuster season just about to kick off, we want to know what you think are the best movies of
Sure,
2024.
okay, what's on the list?
Civil
Dune
War.
2,
Yes, it's number one on my list.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
It's number.
It was a letdown.
I
for
knew
me.
it. It's all
Oh.
normie movies.
It was okay. It was okay.
It's not all. Well, there's more
Yeah, it
here.
is.
Ghostbusters: Frozen
That
Empire.
was a
Those
two
are
pack.
normie movies,
bullshit.
man.
Two pack of ass.
This is
Yeah,
bullshit.
where's Two Moons Over the
Where's
Sunset?
Dog Man? Where's Monkey Man?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, where's all
You're
the
ruining the
movies?
clip out with your swearing.
Oh, where's Monkey Man?
I don't know. Maybe it's on
probably
here.
on the
Maybe it's on
list.
there,
damn.
Mean Girls.
Man,
I
that
didn't
makes
know
me
Mean
feel
Girls
like
came
I'm
out.
Where's
Where's
Dog
the one
Man?
with the bad
Where's
mouth.
Love Lies Bleeding?
Sasquatch Sunset.
Well, that's the
Sasquatch
new,
Sunset. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Spy
I
X
heard. I haven't
Family.
seen that one yet though.
I've never
Spy X
heard of
Family is
that.
like an anime.
Okay.
Beekeeper.
The
That was a good. That was a
Beekeeper,
good
I
one.
want
I
to see
enjoyed
that.
that one. I enjoyed that.
Godzilla
movie.
X Kong, the new part. I can't vote for it
That was
because
good.
I fell asleep
There's
halfway
Monkey
through.
Man. Found it.
I
Oh,
just
see,
like
it is
big.
there.
I just like big monsters fighting each other. Like
The
that's
first
it was
Omen.
so good. Max.
Where's
dreamed
Dog
about
Man?
it.
Immaculate Madam Web.
that's
Madam
that.
Web.
It's on there.
How many votes
The
do you think
bar
Madam
lane,
Web got?
bar-
Bob Marley, One Love. I actually want to see that
decent. It was
That's a
actually-
good movie, Max. That's
It
a good
was
movie.
decent.
because I like Bob Marley.
It's on Paramount Plus.
Oh, really?
But if you do you have Paramount Plus?
Yes.
Yeah, it's on Paramount Plus. Yeah.
Okay. I could watch
It,
that.
it actually did
Maybe I'll
make
watch
money.
with my dad.
It broke even at the box office. It made money for them.
Yeah. Civil War.
That
I
Roadhouse.
like that
That was
movie.
okay. That was okay.
Monkey
That movie's
Man.
good.
Monkey Man was
Imaginary.
good.
That's not out yet, right?
No,
No,
it's
no,
not.
You're thinking of
That
If.
movie kicks ass.
Imaginary
Night Swim.
is the horror.
That
one.
was not good for Blumhouse.
Argyle.
That was not good.
That movie was too long.
Arthur the King.
What the hell was that?
That's the Mark Wahlberg dog movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, really? I kind of want to see that.
Mm.
I like dog movies.
I know you
I
do.
wish my dog.
It's
was
not, no,
like-
it's no
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Hey,
Rebel
Moon.
Moon. Rebel Moon.
It's
Vote
over.
Rebel Moon.
No,
I
Oh,
cannot say
Vote Rebel
Moon.
Moon. Vote
No.
Rebel Moon.
Damsel.
He said, "I
No.
cannot, in good conscience, put Rebel Moon down as a good
Boy,
movie."
Love, Lies Bleeding is there. That was
Oh, man,
those
that
are
is
two
hilarious.
good
Hey,
movies.
Challengers made it.
I cannot, in good conscience, put Rebel Moon 2 as the best of the year. I'm sorry. I would love to.
No, I don't blame you. I don't
Here's
blame
Dog
you.
Man.
No, but Brian, you say I'm compromised as a fan. I'm not.
If I see
I'm
anyone,
completely. I'm more objective than a lot of YouTubers out there. I think.
no, if I see anyone to put Rebel Moon the best movie of the year, you on crack. That's what you are.
What
I
about,
wanted to
what
see
about
the Henry
Winnie the Pooh,
Cavill
Blood and
Dua
Honey
Lipa Argyle, like the fake character.
Oh,
Yeah,
Argyle.
I don't know. I don't know why.
What about Blood and Honey 2?
I don't know what's going on with Matthew Vaughn lately, but bro, he's not.
Argyle.
Oh yeah,
was
Late Night with the
way
Devil was
too
another
long.
great one. Where's that one at?
Late Night
Yeah,
with the
it's
Devil,
right there in
Oh,
front
there
of
it's
you.
right there.
Challengers,
I heard that was good. I got to see that.
Put other Dog Man.
Boy
Kill
Kills
Boys
World.
bomb at the box office.
Drive Away Dolls, Lisa Frankenstein. I kind of want to see Lisa
Where's
Frankenstein.
Abigail?
It's not
Ricky
on here.
Stenicki.
That's on Amazon.
That
Was
was a
that-
fantastic movie.
I'm gonna
Where's Love
watch
Lies
that.
It was
Bleeding?
John Cena. John Cena.
I wanna
When you
watch-
give John Cena good material, he's always funny.
Where's Abigail?
Ricky Stenicki, and I kind of want to see Lightning with the Devil, but I'm kind of scared.
Late Night with the Devil was pretty good.
Out of all the
and,
movies for me, I
and Roadhouse. I'm not
I
giving
like
it.
Civil War. I
Civil
like
War was
Civil
dope.
War.
But come on, let's be real. It's got to be Dune Part 2.
Yeah, if
Let
you
me
haven't
see.
seen Dogman
Yeah,
or the First Omen. First Omen. I like First Omen
Part 2
way
is
more
good.
than Dune 2.
Yes.
What? Ghostbusters Frozen Empire's 125
I don't.
votes?
That movie,
liked-
bro. That movie
Dude,
bomb at the
it's
box
recency
office.
bias.
See,
That
like
movie
I
bomb.
like Frozen Empire was okay.
But it was a
just
letdown from Afterlife.
Yeah,
man.
but Argyle was weird. The third one, I did not like Argyle. It was way.
It was
too
okay. It was
long.
made at best. Yeah.
It was way too long for its own good, and Cav was not even in the movie that much.
He's not. He's basically just a cameo. It was just
Yeah.
like false marketing whatsoever.
Here's Isaac, the biggest movie fan
Hunt
so
the Wicked
far.
either.
My top 4 favorite movies of the year are Dune Part 2, Night Swim.
God damn, that's an awful list.
Oh, come on, Anthony. Isaac sharing his
No,
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I don't know about Night Swim.
It is a
haven't seen
Blumhouse
Night
movie.
Swim.
It's a
Night
Blumhouse.
Swim, I had to turn off. I couldn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
Lord.
that's what the Russell
That was
Crowe.
crazy.
Not Russell Crowe.
When the guy's like, I
I
bought a pool.
apologize for the rest of the panel, Isaac.
I bought a pool.
But that's not mean. If you enjoy those movies, good.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Listen, you're not alone, Isaac, because look, a lot of people. I never thought that Ghostbusters would be number 2.
I feel like it's
Argyle
a
was
recent-
number 3.
But that's a
Yeah,
recent
that-
movie.
that's
I know
what
this
I'm
is
saying,
this
like-
is absolute bullcrap. They didn't even have Dogman. They didn't
Well,
even have Abigail.
You
Get
could
out
go
of here.
Bro,
both.
nobody cares about those indie movies, bro.
Would you see,
But-
Max?
Abigail's not an
Argyle
indie movie.
Here, go
Argyle was
vote.
like 2 hours and 16 minutes.
This is
It
the
was
God
Joe
damn.
Blow
so
audience. The
good.
Joe
Yeah,
Blow
it's just good
audience.
audience. Yes,
I
they
feel like
are.
Civil War should be a lot more higher though.
Yeah,
I like that movie a lot.
it should be where Gargoyle was at. Yeah.
The Beekeeper gets on there.
That movie's awesome.
That makes sense because the movie
Other Late Night with the
Yeah,
Devil.
Dogman.
Late Night Devil. Guys, I thought Godzilla Kong would be
The
number
other
2.
Adam
Godzilla
Webb got
film.
17, but there's just people just trolling.
Madam
They're
Web.
not-
hell
they're
yeah.
not serious.
17 votes for Madam Web. Look at
Ministry of Unintentional
champions
Warfare
over there.
kind of
That's
like
a new Guy Ritchie movie.
kind of like bombed.
that. Oh, look,
Yeah, that movie was kind of all right. I mean,
Love
Cavill.
Lies Bleeding Beast First Omen based.
But like, I'm
I-
not surprised. Like, if you see Guy
Rebel Moon
Ritchie,
beat
if you
Monkey
see
Man.
Guy Ritchie lately at the box office, he's not like a huge draw.
See, I actually
Everything's a lot.
I've seen the Ministry of General Warfare.
Ricky
It was
Stenicki beat Rebel Moon Part 2.
It was
Brian,
all right.
do you
Rebel
agree
Moon
with that?
beat Monkey Man. This is such
Because
bullshit.
it was a
Oh, look.
superior movie, dude.
Rebel Moon
Gosh.
over Monkey
I
Man.
had no. Ricky Stenicki was way better than Rebel Moon, dude. Rebel
Oh,
Moon
yeah.
was
I
boring.
don't watch comedy.
Ricky Stenicki was fun.
Roadhouse is pretty.
You know what
It's
would be
not- it's-
crazy?
it's
You
not
know what
like
would be
I
Prime
had
crazy?
more
Video,
fun
right?
with Roadhouse. At least I finished.
Yeah,
that
Roadhouse was fun as hell.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Roadhouse is funny. But you know what would be crazy if Zach does a comedy? That would be the
One. Where
crazy
the fuck
shit
is
ever.
everyone? Oh.
Hang on, Blue Jay, what were you saying about that
Zack
gentleman
Snyder
movie?
remakes
I haven't
video
seen it. I'm curious about
It's a
it.
World War II
Um,
movie.
It was that movie was all right. I feel like it's a little too it's 2 hours. I feel like it's a little too long for if Cavill was kind of cool. He was playing like it's based on a true story and his character is kind of cool. So he basically just walks through this field and he just carries this big giant gun and he just strolls through and just kills the enemy without even looking. He's kind of cool. It's not action packed as I thought it was going to be. It's a spy film, so it's more
Yeah,
quiet. more
it
stealthy.
takes place in 1941. set
Yeah,
during World War II.
But
yeah.
Isaac Gonzalez she was great. I like
Yeah,
her.
she's in a new Netflix show, the 3 Body thing, and now she's in this. And I think she's got 2 more movies with Henry Cavill and Guy Ritchie. So
Yeah, I don't think it's worth. I would watch it wait for it to come on streaming. I don't think it's worthy for the big screen. Depending on what mood you're in, you just want to see just a bunch of anarchy happening.
Well,
That's a
here's
new
something
promo.
I am looking
That's-
forward to this year.
That's a
Beverly
new
Hills
promo
Cop.
for
Axel.
the
I still don't
Netflix?
like the title, Axel F.
It's basically like Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, you know.
The F-bombs fly in a new promo featuring more footage from the Netflix sequel.
I did not know they released this.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
This is why I hate Netflix. They don't know how
Yeah.
to market movies. They don't. Like,
But the thing is, like, they'll
I
release
literally
it
just
and
find
it'll be
out this.
trending
I
on
literally right
Netflix.
now, when you read this, I just found out about it today.
If they
I just find
put
it
this out,
off-putting.
if they put this out,
I
if they
agree,
just
Brian. They terrible at that.
if they
shit.
stealth drop Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F, and then
In
put like
theaters?
all 3 first Beverly Hills Cop movies on Netflix, they'll all be trending.
Oh, they'll be whoo, yeah,
Huh.
yeah. Oh my god! If I think the first 2 on Netflix. Somebody could do
don't know.
some research on that. If they are, like,
The last time I checked, the first Beverly Hills Cop was free on YouTube.
oh my
You
god.
You guys don't like the third one? I love the
Well,
third one.
here's
The third one
the
was okay. It
here's
was okay. I
the
know what they were trying to do.
official synopsis. After his daughter's life is threatened, she,
Mhm.
Taylor Page, and Foley team up with a new partner, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt is gonna. I like him. He's
I
kind of
like
hit or miss,
Joseph,
but I think
man.
he's gonna do good in this role.
He's
been-
to me he's a funny.
Where's he been
person.
at?
I don't know.
His
He
last
has been-
movie was
He's been
Knives Out.
missing from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, his
Knives
Knives Out.
Out, yeah.
He was in a running for Mr. Fantastic at one point, I believe.
Yeah. His old pals Billy Rosebud, Judge Reinhold, and John Taggart, John Ashton, to turn up the heat and uncover a conspiracy.
Mm.
The film
That's
also
not-
stars Paul Reiser.
Okay.
Oh, Paul
Nice.
Reiser, Bronson Pinchot,
Mad About You, Paul Reiser?
Kevin
Kevin
Bacon,
Bacon. That's a
Yeah.
good. That's a good cast. That's a good cast.
Mark Malloy,
Of
They
course.
released a trailer
You
for
know
this. I
Mark
think I remember
Malloy?
seeing a trailer.
Perp
Bronson
directs.
Pinchot is Balky from Perfect Strangers. How dare you?
Yeah,
Mark
Mark
Malloy?
Malloy. I don't
Sounds
know
familiar.
if he's a good
Uh,
director.
Can I?
I
Oh, can I say-
remember.
oh,
remember
Mac-
when NBC was trying to do a TV show with it's out there. It's out there. The Beverly Hills Cop TV show. It was gonna
Is
be
it-
about. It was gonna be about him. Eddie Murphy was gonna star in it, and it was gonna be about Eddie Murphy's son character. So I'm surprised. So they changed that up to a daughter.
Yeah,
That's
what's up,
very
guys?
interesting.
Hey, Axel, do you like
Dude.
Beverly Hills Cop?
He's too young
I've
to watch
been
it.
planning to watch that series of movies sometime. Are they good?
Definitely watch the first one at least. The
Bum,
first
bum, 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 bum.
many
Yeah,
are
this
there?
is a debut. This
Mhm.
is a directional debut.
Oh,
the
Jerry
guy only did-
Bruckheimer returns. Is that a good thing?
That's a great thing.
You,
Jerry
you-
Bruckheimer's the man.
I know he
and
works
looks
with
like
Michael Bay a lot.
He started Michael Bay's career and looks
Yeah.
like he's
I
starting
was
this
gonna
guy's
say
career.
he's half the
Well,
Michael Bay
well,
right there.
if you look at Jerry, like movies, he's always been a producer to every movie you could think of. Like
Batman?
I don't think Batman. I don't know. Like, it'll be if he one day maybe. Like every franchise you could think of, he probably was involved with. Probably.
Now the only downside for me
Mhm.
so far, it seems like it's a good solid choice. It seems like the right time to bring it back.
Yeah.
It's just that title, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. It just does not flow at all for me. Still,
his last name, but I mean,
Sounds Japanese. I like it.
no, it's just like Axel
Okay.
F.
Sounds
That's
like an anime. Beverly
don't
Hills Cop,
just-
Axel F.
Just because it's on Netflix, why don't you just call Beverly Hills Cop 4? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Voltaire,
Sounds
what do you,
Sounds
Coach
bad.
Voltaire? What would you do if you're going to have this movie? Why call it this and not just Beverly Hills Cop 4?
They're trying to introduce it to a new generation.
I
Why not
kind
just
of
call it
wish it
Beverly Hills
was in
Cop?
theaters though, because like I don't know.
Mhm.
I just wish it was in theaters.
that's one thing about Netflix is that they terrible at marketing. They don't want to put movies in theaters because the last one they put in theaters, like watch Knives Out 2 did good in theaters. If it would have stayed longer, it probably would have made more money.
Well, let's see what Bruckheimer and the director had to say about Eddie.
Okay.
So this is Bruckheimer first. Eddie's such an incredible artist. He could do drama. He could do comedy. He could do anything.
He's
He's
right
the
about
same
that.
Axel Foley. He's still on the streets. He still does what he does. Obviously, with age, you get wiser, but he still has the twinkle in his eye. And then the director, Mark Malloy, some of the funniest moments in Axel F are when Eddie's doing improvising. For me, a big part of my job was to create the right environment and cast the right people around Eddie to allow him to do what he does best. Okay, that's pretty standard. July 3rd, we're gonna find out. You know,
They need to release a second trailer for this. Like, come on, bro.
I
Yeah,
still
dude,
didn't see that last.
Dude, the first trailer is so action packed, man. This
Yeah,
thing
it's like
looks
action packed. Like they need to release.
so
Like
much
this
action
is a
in
new
that
update
thing.
This
for
is
it,
the
yeah.
return. I mean, the
surprised.
buddy cop films, like Bad
Yeah,
Boys
no,
is
they
doing
took it
good
to
again.
the level. They took it to the Bad Boys 2 level for sure.
Yeah, but Bad Boys like that's gonna be apparently you're probably gonna get a trailer for that soon. So
I just
trailer
thought.
for that, so yeah.
All right, hold on a second.
So like,
You gotta.
but like I mean,
We're gonna put a poll out too.
it could be that. I mean, I would not be surprised if the new Beverly Hills Cop movie would be the highest movie of this year for Netflix. I wouldn't be surprised review wise. It definitely could crack the top 10 best movies. Not best view movies for Netflix of all time on their
It's not
recording.
gonna beat
to their list.
Scargiver.
Okay.
I don't know that Coming to America
All right.
was not good at all.
What
Oh, that was
are the best
That
buddy
movie's
cop
terrible.
movies?
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
Does it mean
There's-
do we only count actual like movies that are
I
with
said Bad
actual
Boys,
cops?
but let me see.
There's Bad Boys. There's Beverly Hills Cop, kind of like or would you say 48 Hours?
I
Or
think
not?
I think
I
what Joe
like,
was saying, like stuff like
Lethal Weapon.
Pineapple Express, where it's not.
I
I
they're
like
not
the
cops,
movie
but they're
The
buddies.
Other Guys. That movie's funny.
Yeah,
That
we
was
just
very
watched
good.
that with
Nice.
CGH.
It's a funny movie.
What is like Tango and Cash type
Yes.
of buddy cop.
That's good because I don't want no scrubs.
The cop out. The
Hot
Cops
Fuzz.
is out.
Cop
by,
Out.
But it,
Okay,
end of
Hot
watch.
Fuzz.
End of watch. What they were here.
Are they buddies? I guess.
What about let's
Weapon,
see,
right?
21 Jump Street.
Yes.
21 Jump Street.
What else?
Lethal Weapon.
Strag Dogs is a 1949 movie. You wouldn't get it.
Technically, okay, would Die Hard with a Vengeance count as a buddy? When Samuel
Technically,
Jackson's in there,
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that chemistry. in
What
Die
about the
Hard with
What
Vengeance.
about the French Connection?
Nah,
Hot Fuzz.
well,
That movie's
Rush
funny as hell.
Hour's kind of like a buddy cop.
Yes,
Yeah,
Rush Hour
Rush
is one
Hour.
of them. Yes.
What about Hot Fuzz?
Hot Fuzz is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, put that in the list. Put that in the list.
Let's see. National Security.
Okay, now, all right. Okay.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
see. What
National
about
Security.
what about?
You didn't even go to Blue
City-
Street
what
first.
about what about
The Nice
City-
Guys.
Nice Guys is a good one.
Die Hard
Oh,
4. Okay, so
Tango,
what,
Elgato,
The Nice Guys is a
Cannibal
great
Names.
one.
what
What
would
about,
be in our top
um,
four so we could put a poll in the chat?
No,
would be the
about
top
have you guys
City- what
seen
about City
Yep.
Heat?
I think Lethal Weapon is like the standard.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon is number
What did you
one.
say,
have you guys
Axel?
seen? Have you guys seen the movie Chips? That movie's stupid.
No.
as hell. It's
That's based off the
California
show, like an
Highway.
80s show.
What about City Heat?
Yeah,
Turner and Hooch.
Eastwood?
Turner and
Interesting.
Hooch.
And
Oh,
then-
I cried
Sean,
in
that's
that
a good
movie.
one. That is. It's a buddy cop.
I
Pull
cried in that
over and
movie.
turn off the fucking Toto. Oh.
Point
God
Break.
damn it, Brian.
Ride Along.
Does
Oh,
Point
is this
Break
supposed to
count?
be a
I don't
clip-
think Point Break
clip
counts,
out?
even though him
I'm
and Gary
sorry.
Busey were fantastic.
Yep.
I was quoting a line from a movie.
I said,
That
come on,
helps.
corner line from a movie, bro. You can't help it. It's a good movie. What about Running Scared?
I don't know what that one is.
Oh,
No,
it's
it's
a
not a
nice-
buddy.
it's a
Talk
nice-
about
it's a
like
nice
Guys,
the
there's
movie.
no buddies
The
in
other
these
best
movies
line.
anymore. We're running out of buddies.
Where it talks about, oh yeah, you don't need ass. That was
Like Midnight
whole other
Run.
part
Well,
of
I
that
don't know if
movie.
Midnight Run's a buddy cop movie.
never seen Chips.
There's a
God
bunch
dang.
of really bad
Fruits.
80s
That
ones.
movie is
that
so
you guys probably
stupid,
never heard
but
of.
actually, I don't know. I haven't
Oh,
seen it in
wait,
a while.
did you say Chips, Brian?
Hell yeah!
California Highway Patrol.
Chris Carter,
Yes.
he pulled that dude
California
over.
Highway.
All right, so
pulls that
these-
dude over who's like a donor to the sheriff's department or the the CHP, and he's like, pull over and turn down the effing Toto. And
Last
Oh, wait, have you guys seen?
Kiss
God
Kiss
damn.
Bang
Like,
Bang
alright.
buddy cop movie.
Have you
Bad
guys
Boys.
seen Let's
Cal
Be
says
Cops?
Bad Boys.
Put Bad Boys 2 so it can win.
No, it's just what's the best buddy cop series? Lethal Weapon, Bad Boys.
Oh, what about
Rush
Midnight
Hour.
Run? What about
What
Midnight
about
Run?
Batman and
What
Robin?
about Let's Be
Midnight
Cops?
Run. That's a
Rush
crook
Hour.
code. Yeah, that's different. The crook and the cop is a different subject.
What about 48 Hours? Another four. Is that good enough?
That's a crook and a cop.
Sure.
Well, they're working.
Yeah, but they become friends.
Yeah, Brian is right about that one. Yeah.
Um,
What about Turner?
Shit,
and
they became
Cook?
friends in Heat. I wouldn't call that a buddy cop movie.
What about the one with Tom
Turner
Hanks?
and Hooch.
With Tom Hanks? With the Tom Hanks and the dogs in it.
Point Break. I don't know.
Fuck, what was it called? Turner and Hooch.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
you're-
about that
you're-
one?
Axel, one of the
Yep.
best Axels in film.
You're fired
Yeah,
the
I
gun
know,
in the
that's
air and
Beverly
gone,
Hills.
Well, what about Point Break?
I think someone said if Ronin is a buddy cop movie.
Ronin. Oh my
Hey,
god.
wait, does that 2017 Baywatch count?
Yes.
That's such a
cops?
stupid movie.
They're like
Okay.
Coast Guards or whatever, lifeguards.
Or should I put Beverly
I
Hills
think
Cop? Or is it more like a solo thing?
Well, he was with
Oh, yeah, so
he was
oh,
with
yeah, Mac,
Reinhold.
put in the other guys as well. I don't know if you did that already, but yeah.
Well, I'm trying to do the series. I'll do the. There's a lot in each of these series.
Yeah, okay.
So let's start the poll. Okay. So please vote in the poll.
Beverly
Shanghai
Hills
Noon.
Ninja?
That is good. Yeah. All right. That was just off the. What would be your top on the poll, Perp? Perp.
What?
What would be your number one? Bad
My number
Boys?
one is I love the dynamic of Lethal Weapon. I love the idea of this cop that lost his wife. He's lost everything, and he's just like
Yeah.
you know he
It's
wants to take off his own life, and he has to work with this family man. Like
What
that is
about
a
the-
brilliant scenario.
What
that
about
I
the last
absolutely love.
action hero?
I
Last
like
action movie.
I like the naked gun movies.
Oh,
Oh,
those are
yes,
funny.
those are funny as hell.
Lieutenant Frank Drebin.
Yeah.
We're trying to
Hopefully
punch
the new
up
one.
there.
Hopefully the new one with.
Although
Liam
I
Neeson
think
is in it.
Liam Neeson would be hilarious as that role.
That's why I'm
just
saying. Like he has a. If you've seen the Ted movies, like he has hilarious as
Dude,
hell.
have you ever
He
seen
was
him
only
in
in that
yeah,
one
Ted?
scene though.
No,
He was
well,
only in
that
the-
one scene in Ted, but also
Yes.
his like deadpan from that Million Ways to Die. in
Yeah,
the
they
West.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, that
Yes.
one.
Yeah, they also.
Mustache.
They
Oh,
also.
mustache.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Cal has a very important point here.
Oh man.
Belle
that
and
was wild.
Danny, they had some of the best. Like everyone copied that line in the buddy cop. We're getting too
I'm
old for
getting
this
too old
shit.
for
Yeah.
this shit.
No, and
Every,
they also
every
did the
movie does
retirement.
that.
They
Yeah.
also did the retirement thing. He
Yes.
did like Danny Glover's character was retiring.
Yeah,
They did the retirement. I'm 2 days till.
they
next time I
started.
shoot someone, I
They
get in
really
trouble.
It's the
solidified the
standard.
genre.
It's the standard.
I
We're
think.
moving
I
on
actually
from
have
there.
to go back. I haven't watched Lethal Weapon in years.
Oh
I
my
have
god,
them on
another
VHS.
awesome The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis and Damon Wayans. Awesome
Yeah.
buddy cop.
That was a good one.
That's-
Yeah. Perp, you need to do a whole stream on this now.
I will.
It's crazy. It's crazy because we was gonna
Alright, I
get a
gotta
new
get going,
Lethal.
y'all.
We was gonna get a
Alright, thanks,
new
Brian.
Lethal Weapon 5 movie, and then
Hey, well, this is The Exorcist, two priest cops.
it was.
They're just working the beat.
You
Well,
got
Terry, you've been pretty quiet on this one. Did you have a favorite? I don't know if you're.
No, I
busy.
have the definitive top three. I just didn't want
Okay,
to.
let's hear definitive
What is
top
your
three.
top three?
The other guys is number one. Number two is Lethal Weapon. Number three is Tango and Cash. That's a definitive.
I
list.
have Tango and Cash on
Tango and
VHS.
Cash
I
is
haven't
pretty
watched
cool.
it in years. I got to rewatch that.
The ending is bonkers with that freaking truck. I love it.
Who else left?
I think Blue Jay.
You don't like Voltaire? You don't like the Bad Boy series?
I do, but I don't like.
I
this.
apologize. I should have got
Yeah,
Blue
it's nice,
Jay's
okay, I just wanted
response
to know if you
before he checked out. Oh, okay. Thank you, Blue Jay. All right. So that was fun. You know, I'm all about the buddy cop genre coming back. And I honestly, can I be real? When they said they were making Bad Boys 3, I was like, this is before the Will Smith. I was like, really? I don't know. And now it's a renaissance again with the buddy cop stuff. Rush Hour 4 now. We're on Rush Hour 4.
I think Deadpool and Wolverine's gonna be something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Deadpool Green is the next buddy cop. Great segue, Axel. Yes.
That is true. I could see that.
It
as
is a-
well,
it is a
'cause
buddy cop.
Those are two characters that hate
Weren't
each other.
they?
but they
Are
just,
they
but
doing?
team up.
Are they pitching the Green Lantern series as a buddy cop?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, as a.
I've
as
heard
two
that for a
different
while
characters.
now. Like I don't know.
But we should hear
You-
update
you-
on that. very
you-
soon.
Just nailed it, Axel, as to why I'm so excited about this too. Because yes,
For
buddy
Deadpool and
cops
Wolverine?
usually they do not get along.
Mhm.
Wolverine and Deadpool do not get along. They end up
Yeah,
working
no.
together, throwing jabs at each other,
Yep.
and that is probably why I love the trailer so much. It is basically a new buddy cop movie.
And also,
I also like. I love
That is
seeing
superhero
like
movie.
those old X-Men characters like Lady Deathstrike,
Yeah.
Toad,
Oh, yeah,
Azazel.
no,
They were like
oh,
in the
yeah,
background.
It may be the funniest buddy cop ever. Voltaire, do you think it could take on the other? I just watched the other guys last night. It does hold up. It's very funny.
Funny movie as well. Yeah.
I think this. What are the funniest buddy cop movie? I think this
Ooh, the
Deadpool
funniest.
Wolverine may overtake the other guys as the funniest buddy cop movie.
It could. I'm sorry I missed the watch along for that one. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, it could because Ryan Reynolds is really good with this stuff, and the writers.
He
of
was
Deadpool
good with his jokes. Yeah.
All right, I have a hot take here.
Mhm.
I'm kind of getting sick of Ryan Reynolds' humor, but like it's mostly because like he just plays the same character in all of his other movies. I know that's a really hot take, but like
I don't think that's a hot take.
That's
I
not
think
a hot take.
well, it's a half a hot take because I think
could say-
other
you could
people
say-
know he plays the same character, but they like it. You know what I'm
Yeah, they
saying?
like it. Yeah,
Yeah,
The
I
same
know, but
thing-
I
the
kinda
same-
get
the
sick
same
of
thing
it.
about The Rock.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, the same thing
understandable.
about
Hey,
The
Justin.
Rock.
How's it going? Justin, I know you're a huge AC/DC fan since I've been doing tape hunters. Next time I go to this one record store, they have a lot of AC/DC music cassette tapes. So tell me which albums are the best to get as a noob, because I want to pick up some AC/DC cassette tape because they had a lot of them. So please let me know so the next time I go with my dad to the record store, I could pick up some AC/DC. But he says, I feel like Bad Boys is the only way to get Martin Lawrence any decent work.
Yes, I agree. He's very good at those movies. He was
Martin
good at
Lawrence
the
was
last one.
hilarious. Why the heck did we not hear from him nowadays? Big Mama's House. That's probably why.
Well, he had some
He
issues
did
too.
he actually did a thriller. He did
Cat
actually
Williams was right. No, I'm just kidding.
he did a psychological thriller that came out last year that went straight to streaming with John Malkovich. But it doesn't look, from his point of view, it doesn't look very good.
Hey, Axel, as an Australian man, how is as a young Australian man, how do you feel about AC/DC? Are they revered in your country?
I don't know.
You get down with the dirty deeds.
He's the younger generation.
You get down with them dirty deeds.
Do your parents like AC/DC?
Probably. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah,
Hello, fellow children.
Well, Cal says nice guys, other guys is better than other guys. I like nice guys. I don't
I
think it's
haven't
better than other
seen-
guys.
Hey, Axel, do you get
I
down
haven't
with
seen
the
nice
porn?
guys.
Corn.
Porn? What?
What did you
Like,
say?
the band Corn. Do you get down with Corn? The
No.
band.
Yeah, sure. Who does?
Falling away from me. No?
Oh.
All right.
Good
Whatever.
one.
Hey, I've seen The Exorcist.
You guys aren't ready for that, but
157
your kids
times,
are
and it
gonna
keeps
love
getting funnier every single time I see it. What?
Exorcist is a brilliant film.
I don't want to see that.
It's not a horror film. It's just a brilliant film.
Okay, so
Horror.
Justin
Don't
says
you take it away from my favorite
this
genre.
is this is the AC/DC. These are albums, right? Let There Be Rock.
Yeah, it's
That
albums.
sounds awesome. There's a title. Dirty Deeds,
Done
Done
dirt
Dirt
cheap.
Cheap, and Razor's Edge, the best AC/DC to get. Okay.
I think they did the entire soundtrack to that Stephen King movie where the trucks are killing
Oh,
everything.
Maximum Overdrive. They did.
Yeah.
They did a cameo in the beginning. They die.
God, I love that movie. I don't know why. I had it on VHS as a kid, and I rewatched the hell out of that thing.
Axel wants to show us some
That's-
artwork.
this is
I'm
sad.
gonna bring up another article, and then we'll probably do good news at Twitter. And I know
Oh,
Kurt
Dave,
is there.
that's
I'm
something.
tired.
Good
Oh, good
news
news at Twitter. Oh, I'm suddenly
Yeah.
tired.
That's gonna
Max,
break
what's
me a
wrong with
little
your
bit.
hand?
Oh, this is great. Spider-Man. Awesome.
Spider-Man. He could do whatever
based on
Spider
his-
could. Whatever could
This
Spider
is based
do.
on his first appearance, and I did this one.
Yeah, they're in the beginning. Justin, watch
This
the,
one
the bridge
today.
scene.
Is that the Scarlet Spider?
No, it's from an animated show
Spider-Man,
called
it's from
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
Unlimited.
29.
No, it's
Not-
Spider-Man Unlimited.
Oh, limited. Yeah, they canceled that show after one season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Axel, I know also you've been taking a little bit of heat. I know you're a huge Zack. It's weird. Anytime you criticize Rebel Moon, you kind of like,
Yeah.
I am a Zack Snyder's fan. You have to like set it
Yeah,
up.
you
so
have to make
Axel
that
is kind of-
disclaimer.
Yeah, you have
It's
to
like,
make
it's
that
annoying.
disclaimer,
It's
yeah.
annoying.
I know
because
it's annoying, and I.
Here's
But
my
Axel was
signed
not-
petition to get
Axel-
Snyder Cut released.
I
Here you
know.
go.
I've seen Axel around a little bit. He was like, I just can't get into it, right, Axel?
I can't. It's. I don't
Director's
care about
cut.
these characters.
Director's
They're-
cut. Director's cut.
No, like that.
Director's
No, no,
cut.
no. The director's
There's
cut should have
nothing
come out
to fix
already.
here.
There should never have been like
So you
We'll
know
get you
that
back,
doesn't make
Axel. Don't
less
you
of a
worry.
Snyder fan, Axel. It's just
We'll get him back.
yeah,
Just like
it was
some.
tough.
Wait until the trailer of the director's cut. We'll get
I
him back.
keep
I
making the
I-
equivalency of like
yeah.
there's great musicians there that I don't like every album. They have better
This
times
is
in their career
this
than
is
others.
Zack Snyder's worst movies. Like Rebel Moon, that's his worst work.
Voltaire still hasn't seen it. He's
I watched it the other day. It is bad.
okay.
I hate to
You
admit
saw
it.
both of them?
Yeah, I
You're
saw
an
the
anti-Snyder.
right away, yeah.
No,
Just
I'm
watch
kidding.
the
He
other
said
one.
he enjoyed the first one more than this one. Yeah.
You wanted to like it. It's not. It's like
I
it's really
wanna
hard. Yeah.
I
Dude, I
enjoy
gave
Zack
up on
Snyder's
Rebel
style.
Moon Part 2 20 minutes in. I was like, I don't care about these.
Put
Oh
forward
my god,
the
same
action.
thing, Axel. 20 minutes in, I'm like, this is not going to get better. I can
You
tell.
guys
already.
don't put forward to the action? You just give
The
up?
end was
Wow.
good. The end was good.
I'm a purist.
Wow.
Axel and Voltaire.
No,
I
when
know
I'm
you
done
were
with a movie, I just go to
disappointed,
the
But did you
scenes
at
that
least
are
like the end
interesting,
when the
maybe.
spaceships are getting there and all that other stuff? I don't want to.
I didn't
Well, I
watch
can
the end of
spoil
Part
it.
2.
You
I
did you
put
what?
forward.
I didn't watch
Never.
the end of Part 2. I gave
You
up
didn't
20
finish?
minutes in the movie.
All
Dude,
right,
finish
he can't
it.
be here. No, I'm just kidding. Axel.
Finish
I
it.
gave up
No, you
20
should finish.
minutes
There's
in.
some good stuff at the
Where's
end.
that Green Goblin clip? Finish it.
There's some good
Finish
stuff at
it.
the end.
God, I didn't finish it either. I have to admit it.
Please.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd
you
rather
didn't
watch-
either, Voltaire?
Guys, at least
I'd
go
rather
to
watch-
the action scenes. Are you nuts? This is Snyder. At least
gotta
go to the
be
action
real.
scenes.
I didn't finish either. But then Dial said he was going to do a spoiler stream, and that made me finish.
The action was
rather
worth
watch-
it though, Max, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's some. Good
Jimmy
stuff
was
in there.
awesome.
Yes, I mean, yes, we know. Zach
Jimmy
would
was
do good-
awesome.
We
The
know
the
Zach
final
would do
fight
good
was
action.
awesome.
Like,
The final
no,
fight
it's
when
not.
they're sliding was awesome. It
I
was
mean,
worth it.
that
I know
cutscene,
exactly
that-
what
that-
point you're
If
talking
you've given
about.
up on the
though.
movie anyway,
Well,
just go to
Voltaire
what
and Axel,
Snyder's
I know
great at.
exactly what you're talking about because when they show Cora with Belisarius or whatever, and that scene
Yeah, hey,
with
Max,
the
look at what I'm
princess,
showing.
I was like, oh, this is so generic. This is so generic. I don't like this villain that's like higher than the
Yeah,
other
the villain. Or what? The
And
Burger
he-
King looking guy? Yeah.
Yes,
that
he
was-
does.
Burger King looking.
He looks like the fucking
He
bird.
does
I
look
was like,
Watch the
like,
language.
dude,
though.
They don't even have Burger King in Australia, and he knew that.
Max,
Yeah.
it's adorable.
no, we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
Hungry Jacks, but like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Max. check out the
I've been getting
Twinning series.
demonetized like crazy, Axel. So if you could watch the F bombs, I'd appreciate it. But yes, he
Okay.
does look like the Burger King guy.
Yeah, he does.
Maybe
Hey,
he
Max,
And
should
check
have
out
I'm
the
like,
Twinning
hey, this
series.
is supposed to be the big bad ahead of the other big bad. And when he said, "Do it," and then
I
I'm just gonna
be
spoil
fair,
it. Anyone that wants to see it in the chat already
Nobody
saw
cares
it.
about that movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
man, I was
movie's
about to
like
give an
number.
example that
so,
got you all
that is
mad.
number
When
three
the
in the
Belisarius
US.
turns on Cora, it is like
That
the
was
cheesiest
yeah. You had the
turn
violinists playing. That was dumb.
Ever. That was like,
Oh my
that
god,
was
how
like-
long they spent like getting wheat and showing them getting like that whole cutscene, that whole montage of them getting wheat. Like, get out of here. man.
I understood because they really grew the wheat, but then like, okay, but this is way too much.
It's a lot of
I
wheat.
get it. You didn't make CG wheat. You
should
actually
have been
grew it and
McDonald's.
harvested the wheat.
I
Should have
will
been
watch
McDonald's
the-
versus the
I
Burger
will
King.
watch the director's cut.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm
By
sorry.
the way,
Cal.
Axel, your art was great,
Can
buddy.
I be real, Cal?
Oh,
It's been rough. It's been rough up here with my income for YouTube. It's partly my fault, mostly my fault, has
Yeah.
gone down this month. So I need ad revenue. It's a reality. It's a supplemental income thing for me. So I apologize. You're right. I shouldn't do it on a member stream. I shouldn't censor on member stream.
Hey Max,
apologize.
check out the tweet I'm sharing.
Check out the tweet, sure.
I got bored.
Baseballs. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And the worst scene in the movie has got to be him being reborn.
Yeah,
with
that
the-
that,
and
that,
sack.
Yeah,
looked-
like, come on.
Look,
bro,
no, bring
like,
that up
yeah.
again. That sack, it was like, or being revitalized. It was like, I know, Zach, you have better artistic direction than this. It just looked like he's a sack.
yeah, it
and-
looked
and
really
some
cheap.
Christmas lights put into it.
It looked really
No,
cheap.
that's
and-
Perp as a
Yeah.
director. Didn't that scene look bad? That looked
I was
bad.
fine with it. I was fine with it. But
I mean, it looked so. It didn't look inventive at all. Like we all know, this happens in all these sci-fi
color
movies.
goo,
People
all this
die and they
reanimator
come back.
stuff. Yeah.
But it was
Mhm.
really artistically bad.
got a bunch of ice cream fluids in there.
But it looked like they just put light, like just plugged lights.
Yeah, he just wanted cool lights. Yeah.
Oh my
You know what
God.
I'm hyped for? Well, not hyped. I'm keen. I want to see. I just want to see Venom 3 already.
You know,
I
yeah,
don't wanna-
that movie come out in October.
Maximum
We need a trailer
Overdrive.
for that shit. I agree.
I want to watch that movie like
I
right
thought
now.
they were the
Like,
guys in the van that they looked up. I thought they were in the
hopefully we
van.
get a trailer for that. I agree with you.
Yeah, well,
Axel.
thanks
We
for
need a trailer
confirming.
for
Yeah, like I rewatched
Or
Let
not
There
confirming,
Be
but
Carnage with my
correcting.
partner like a
Yeah,
few
you
nights
could tell.
ago, and like
You could tell in Let It Be Carnage. You could tell that movie was supposed to be rated R.
it was more like lack of carnage.
Yeah, you could tell. You could
And,
tell
and
watching
it was
that
such a
movie.
sick carnage design. That was such
But
a cool ass design.
that's the thing about Andy Serkis. He's very good at CGI, and I'm not blaming Andy Serkis for that movie. He's a good director. It's just that
Mhm.
that movie was. Oh,
Did Jerry
It was-
Seinfeld get red pilled?
What?
so what?
No, he would have been a good
What?
one.
Is this your good news of Twitter?
No, this isn't good news of Twitter yet. Hey Ryan, hey, hopefully in 2 weeks we will plan Perp. Are you going to be available like on the weekend? Not this next week, at the weekend after, for me
what?
and Ryan to talk about animation, maybe some hidden gems of animation, even horror animation. Remember we were talking
Oh yeah,
about.
I like certain animes, and yeah, there's
Yeah.
some horror animation from different countries I dig.
So I want to get Ryan on. I've just been
But I
busy.
do like to I rank on anime fans. I rank on, dude. I go hard on anime fans. They are degenerate.
Anime fans.
They are terrible, terrible people. Every one of them.
Political
Every
correctness.
single one of them.
What's the deal with Voltaire?
What's
Can
the
you-
deal with this?
But I
What's
do love
the
anime.
deal with political correctness?
Bro, I
I
swear,
can't
bro,
even do a comedy show on
come
a
on,
college
Jerry,
campus
bro.
anymore.
Come on,
Everybody
Jerry.
Why are
complains.
women ruining my comedy?
Why is he saying
No.
he is
Who
doing this
cares
right?
if I dated a 19-year-old? Get over
I
it.
think
Oh, he did?
somebody asked him a
Yeah.
question.
Was
and
that
he
the
just-
character or him himself?
He married her, his wife, when he was like 35. She was 19.
And my
Well, if
wife.
she's 19. It's
Yes.
allowed. It's like, okay. They're still married. I'm good. I don't know.
He's had
Anyway,
several of my children, Max.
yeah.
What exactly?
But
What
he-
political?
he
Like
is-
I hate him.
He's also on the Perp. I'll let you respond because I know you're going to have a lot to say about this one.
Yeah.
But he's on the press tour for this movie about Pop-Tarts that he directed for Netflix. And it looks awful.
Yeah, I mean,
It looks
that's
really
okay.
awful.
It's
It
okay.
really makes me feel, and I love Jerry Seinfeld, it really makes me feel like the lot of the talent laid on who's the guy that just ended the HBO show, Larry David. He was actually the writer.
That guy should play Mr. Mixie Spitlick.
No, I'm not saying Jerry's not talented or anything, but it
No,
was just a
yeah, well,
magical, you know, what's Larry David's show called? What is it? Curb Your
Curb Your
Enthusiasm.
Love your enthusiasm.
And I there's so many seasons of that, and I've watched very little of it. That's something I got to catch up on.
Super entertaining.
Yeah, but I don't know, Voltaire. What do you think? What was the true magic of Seinfeld to begin with? Was it the Larry David working with him? Because he wrote it, right?
I mean, he was one of the main writers of it, but Jerry Seinfeld was a big part of it, and Larry David, he makes that very clear. You can't give all the credit because the show went on after Larry David left for several seasons.
Okay, I didn't know he left. Okay,
yeah.
All right. Well, what's the deal with being politically correct? Comedian Jerry Seinfeld is once again going after PC and woke culture, saying they are responsible for the demise of an American sitcom. Your response, Perp. What's the demise of the American?
There's other good.
How?
I'm sorry, but I like Jerry, bro. But there's
But
other good
how?
sitcoms
What
that
what
people
sitcom
watch.
was absolutely destroyed because of political
Yeah.
correct? Like it was taken
Well,
down.
to be fair, if Seinfeld, I do know for a fact, if Seinfeld was released right now,
Yeah.
every week someone would be trying to cancel the show.
I
don't
mean,
know about that.
yeah, I don't know because there's a lot of.
I
They
don't
do
know
so
about
many
now that-
superficial things, talking
Yeah.
about
maybe for like a week, like
Maybe,
a
but
South
then
Park
again-
episode gets some people
so-
upset, but other than that,
they have
no,
like
no, no,
man
no.
hands.
In the
episodes.
last
When is
Yeah.
the next season of South Park coming out? I want to watch that.
Yeah, it's been broken. So in the last season of Curb, so Larry for the last few seasons, he lives with a fella named Leon, and Leon's just like he just talks, he doesn't care, you know what I mean? And he goes, I'm gonna finally watch a show, and he goes, oh damn, your show's about banging a different chick every week, that kind of thing. And that is what the show is about, you know. So I agree, they wouldn't do the same stuff they do nowadays.
Yeah, and there's one
No one would
episode
watch them.
where Kramer.
What's the most
people-
politically incorrect comedy
Kramer,
out there right
there's
now?
so
Lady
many
Ballers. How's
politically
that
incorrect
doing?
things about like there's the episode of where Kramer they think something's like he's
Oh, they think he's
handicapped.
mentally handicapped because he's
That would be
yeah.
they would be going after him harder than Dave Chappelle if that was released nowadays.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
that's
what about
just
Always
that
Sunny?
episode.
What about Always Sunny?
Always Sunny. I Always Sunny is still going. I think because it's got that pre-existing thing.
It's
But yeah,
because
It's not a
so good
sitcom though,
because
but
it's
that's
a good
here's the
sitcom.
thing that Jerry's not realized. A lot of these sitcom format, like it's moved
sitcom-
on to stuff like Curb Your Enthusiasm and It's Always Sunny.
Always
Like, it's
Always
moved-
Sunny did
They don't do laugh tracks anymore.
they did they
Yeah, I
But
never
the thing
liked the
about-
laugh track.
But
They
the thing
painted
about
more
Sunny
face colors.
They've
Philadelphia
evolved
is
from
that-
laugh
There's
tracks.
lots of stuff there
Excuse
as
me,
well.
princess.
There's lots of stuff there as well in the history of Always Sunny.
I did Ash versus Evil Dead. Was that politically correct?
Yes,
I don't know. I didn't
Okay.
see the episode.
it's woke.
It's woke.
After I watch Evil Dead,
Very
first,
woke
I'm gonna
episode.
watch. I'm gonna watch that
I didn't need
series.
to tell you.
Like I don't want like I like Jerry Pro.
You had
How
a fight
about
in a
you?
sperm bank.
You know what? I want to challenge Jerry.
I just want to
challenge
know
Jerry.
what
Jerry, how
what
about you
sitcoms aren't
do-
being done. Like, what joke do you want to make? Like, what
Yeah,
what,
like,
what are
what
the
jokes?
pitches
I
that are
don't
being
understand,
denied that are hilarious that aren't being made? He's not going to
Well,
come up with any
Justin
examples.
says
Like,
Curb
he's
is-
not going to say, "Oh, I had this awesome pitch of blah 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 blah." He's not going to say any of this shit.
Well,
I want examples of what's not
Curb-
being made. 'cause of
Curb
PC
is
culture.
great. I finally got the show to my grandpa from Grandparents React to Cecil. He's been watching Seinfeld every day for 30 years, and he finally watched Curb. That's awesome. Yeah, even you're right. Even in the 90s, people were incredibly PC. Yeah, not like it is now, though. I think it's another level. It's another level. Jerry was one of the first comedians to refuse to play colleges because of the PC culture. I lived through it. It sucks, and I completely understand. College PC kids are the worst.
Well, he did say that. He's been saying that for years, Barry, about
Yeah,
not
but
playing.
the argument
college.
is stuff isn't being made because of those college kids, which I disagree. I think a sense there can still be types of humor, but like it's a trend. Like different types of styles of humor change, and there's different trends, and the media has obviously changed too. Where I said already, I think the sitcom format has like changed to like It's Always Sunny or Curb Your Enthusiasm. And
I
those
think it's
those are still making edgy
I
jokes.
think it's really hard, though. It's harder than it used to be.
How so?
They're still grind.
Is there people
I think
complaining? Sure. There's
I-
more people complaining, more
So
voices.
It's
are
Always
heard.
Sunny is not like look at Seinfeld was a front and center network show, right? I love It's Always Sunny. I've seen every episode, but that's on FX. It's buried. It's on at 10:30 at night. you know
Netflix
what I mean?
changed everything. We all know this.
It
Like, we
did.
know
Yeah,
that
they
everything's
greenlit
changed.
Rebel
It's-
Moon,
everything's
I'm sorry.
changed and evolved.
Yeah,
And that includes the
Like,
the
in
sitcom.
nowadays,
The
like-
idea of a sitcom is an archaic format. It's
Yeah.
like a Nickelodeon, is what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
They
He
Curb
doesn't
is
realize.
one of those.
Old man doesn't realize that.
PC college kids, no.
That's crazy. That's a crazy
Justin
story.
says, I question how many of people, not just on this panel, but others as well, have actually met and had to live around PC college kids. I'll wait.
It doesn't matter. I'll wait for the pitches that are being denied. That's what I've said from the beginning.
I think it's a harder sell.
None.
I think it's more. I don't think it's impossible. Bruce says, "What sitcoms do you actually watch on network TV?" I started to watch the Kelsey Grammer one, Frasier reboot. I watch a lot. Me and my family, we watch a lot at the lake. My mom buys seasons of old stuff, but new stuff. What's the new stuff I liked? I liked Modern Family. I like a lot of sitcoms. I liked Will and Grace. Will and Grace came back. That was actually good too. Parks and Rec. I like all that stuff. The recent ones, I have to watch Always Sunny because I keep hearing things about it. And I did have fun watching that with Joe at his house.
That's true too, Lucifer.
Reality TV killed
Yeah,
sitcoms.
yeah, I agree
Part
with
of there's
Bruce as
tons of
well.
things
Yeah,
that the
it
reason
kills
why
that.
the format changed.
I think we can at least admit it's harder to do some of this edgy comedy than it used to
You
be.
can't do
It's
it
hard.
anymore, bro. Like, and
I
you
don't
have
think
to.
so anymore. I
Max,
think
you
it's
know,
actually
Max,
easy for
Max,
comedians to come
Max,
out there and say PC culture is doing everything, and then they try to do dumbass
Max,
jokes and they get
no,
canceled. Then they get a whole community
yeah,
backing them, and it's a grift.
yeah,
Like,
and also like
It's a grift.
it's
yeah,
very
in many
hard.
ways,
Being
this whole
canceled is a
comedian.
grift.
I think the whole
Yeah.
comedian thing, getting canceled, shit, could be seen as a grift. That they go out there,
Also,
they'll say
and
something
also,
outright.
like it's
Look at how they
very,
want to cancel me. Yeah, I
it's
think that
also
whole
it's
thing is
very
a grift.
hard for a show to stay after
Now
one
it is, but
season.
it wasn't a few years ago, Perp.
You
Like,
work for
like
that guy
it,
who was canceled off of Saturday Night Live, to Perp's
I
point.
mean, he kind of deserves.
No,
that.
but they actually brought him back to do a guest appearance now.
That's what I
He
mean.
did.
It worked. Per Perp's point, it worked for him.
I know eventually we're at a point where they're letting more people back that they previously canceled. But at that time, he
Yeah,
couldn't
at the
get
time,
any work.
yeah, you're talking about 2016.
The only reason that he got
2016,
back where he
17,
is now, where he's doing a guest appearance, is Joe Rogan helped him out. I'm sorry,
yeah.
he was on
I
Joe
love
Rogan all
Aubrey
the time.
Plaza.
There, like, if any comedian that's canceled has a huge platform with Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan would be so
Yeah.
on it. The
Joe
minute,
Rogan
any
helped
comedian,
revitalize that
any
comedian's
I
career.
lost my sitcom to this. That's why I'm not buying it. He's just playing what all the other comedians are, because that's what their community feels like. That's
They
the
had a
perspective.
support
and
system.
that's-
He
to
also
bring
had,
it back.
look, yeah, he had Patreon subscribers. Like his Patreon subscriber list, that comedian you're talking about,
Yeah,
he's the number one guy on Patreon. Like it's
that's
amazing.
that's a new way of success. That's just another way. There's no cancel.
He has to be
but
good though, and he has to have that
Yeah,
support
that's
system.
my point.
If he didn't have Joe Rogan saved that guy's career. He's helped a lot of people, and I don't really like Joe Rogan all that much. I watch him every once in a while, like clips from his show. You know,
Yeah, but like, but let's listen to Jerry comments.
Yeah,
But
let's see
go
what
down
Jerry's
here.
comments
Let's
are.
go down.
And I just want to be clear. I'm saying popular comedians. It's hard to cancel them. Like,
Yes.
really.
Yeah,
like,
you-
that's
you're
what I'm trying to
never
say.
gonna
I
Nowadays,
didn't think
because you have the Joe Rogan
What about
platform. You
Louis
have the
C.K.? Poor
it's
Louis
become its own
C.K.
thing.
Bruce says Seinfeld isn't funny anymore. I actually kind of agree with that. He's not as funny as he used to be. I actually really like his
I guarantee
getting coffee with
I
comedians in cars
guarantee
or
you-
something. I like that
guarantee
series.
if
But
you put the younger Jerry, he would. I'm pretty sure he'd probably tell his older self, "You trash."
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he would. He's not funny in person anymore. Like he's really
he's not as funny as he used to be.
You know, and it's
I mean, I'm sure if you hung out both of them,
funny
you'd be laughing
comedians
your
out there
butt
that is
off.
funny than Jerry
But
at this point.
yeah.
No disrespect.
All right, let's like you
Yeah.
said, Anthony. Let's get to the quotes
Well,
here.
what is Jerry
then we'll
trying
move
to say?
on.
There's really nothing like what.
Nothing really affects comedy. People always need it. They need it so badly, and they don't get it. Used to be, you would go home at the end of the day. Most people would go, "Oh, Cheers is on. Oh, MASH is on. Oh, Mary Tyler Moore is on. Oh, All in the Family is on." You just expect there to be some funny stuff we could watch on TV at night. Maybe it's why everyone's so miserable. Now it's just Twitter.
Yeah, everyone wants to get spoon fed, not have the
Well,
choice.
guess what? Where is it? With this, Jerry Seinfeld went after the extreme left. I did not expect him to.
Look at that huge jump between
But he
all
said
these people
extreme-
were
Why are you
forced.
getting offended, Perp, when he says extreme left? He
Because
didn't
no.
say left, he said
I'm
extreme
going.
left.
Dude. I don't even care about the politics. I'm going from where he went from. Look at all these things that were automatically on TV that you were force fed, right? To now, he did such a huge jump, and he's blaming PC for that. Like, okay, dude. There's a huge difference in jump and how people are being fed entertainment and how people are experiencing entertainment nowadays versus what was happened. You were forced to see because it was on TV. It's the only thing on TV.
All right,
so stupid.
Well, okay, well, I think you should make your own video on it. Do a hot take on it. Go after Jerry. This is the result of the extreme left and PC crap, and people worrying so much about offending other people. When you write a script and it goes into 4 or 5 different hands, committees, groups, here's our thoughts about this joke. Well, that's the end of your comment. He's giving the facts right there, Perp. Now he's giving facts that he's saying now it goes through all these other hands just to get a joke out there sometimes.
Where?
You know? Like if you're doing a show, not a stand-up. Stand-up, you're pretty But if you do a sitcom and he's talking about sitcoms, now it goes through this group, Well, this might be offensive. Like for everything, for each, I see.
How is It's Always Sunny?
Look how
How does It's Always Sunny get away with it?
There's always going to be bright spots.
Before if
There's
Louis
always gonna be
C.K. kept
because
it in his pants, If
That
Louis
is a
C.K.
well-tuned
kept it in his
machine
pants,
for
he would still be doing the same type of humor.
Always Sunny.
He was
is
so
a
popular.
well-tuned machine that started before the rise of PC culture where it is right now. It's existed for so long that it keeps going. But to get a new one in there, it's going to be more difficult. You know,
I really want
difficult.
to challenge Jerry. How about you make a sitcom right now? Go pitch it to a network and do one season of the show.
Pop-Tart does not look good to me, and this is director.
Pop-Tart has been around for since a long ass time.
I've never had one.
You've never had a Pop-Tart?
Every time I eat one, I just take a shit. Well, with the respect.
What the hell, Anthony?
Sorry.
They're delicious.
Well, Voltaire, what do you think about his comments here? Do you start to understand what he's saying more about like a show? He's not talking about stand-up. He's talking about the sitcoms. Then you go to this group, and it goes through so many filters that it becomes unfunny.
I mean, if Perp wants to believe that they're not more careful about offensive stuff nowadays, that's your business. I don't agree with that personally.
Advertisers, look at YouTube. Advertisers don't want it either.
I just want to know what exactly isn't being made and what is being turned off because of quote unquote PC. I've never gotten exact examples. Okay. Well, here's the story idea. Here's the script idea I had. Here's the pitch I had that was absolutely. I never get those.
Okay, so Perp, if I came to you with the script of Ace Ventura, for example,
yeah,
and I said there's going to be a scene where he finds out that he kissed a trans woman.
Yeah,
and he's going to go into the shower and puke and cry about it. Would you let me put that in the movie?
No, because social norms have obviously changed since then, and we wouldn't find that funny anymore. So maybe he's just bitching because we don't find that funny anymore.
Some people would.
Whatever his stupid joke was, they got. Whatever.
My partner is a trans, and I wouldn't find.
That wasn't. I'm not trying to insult anyone, but I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying social norms have changed, and comedy changes with them.
The times that are changing.
Yeah,
and now people are talking about a Sundance movie that has a trans character that's really funny, and that's like.
I think he has some point. I think both groups have points on this. I do think Seinfeld's not as funny as he used to be, and he's kind of like he's kind of taken his player out of the game too. So he's more like get off my lawn type of sunset comedian where he's just like. He's not even trying to do sitcoms right now, and he's like, why do you have this animosity right now? But I do also see that you're going to go through all the filters of the network studios because sitcom has to be on network TV, and then you have to go through all the advertisers. The advertisers have more control over content now than they ever have because of SJW and PC culture.
South Park,
they have.
If you're not South Park of always,
South Park is known. That's the whole brand. Though.
Then
that's like
then you're not gonna do it. You just can't.
Okay, but let's see what else he has to say, and then we'll final thoughts. And then good news of Twitter, and I'm sure Perp's gonna get sleepy. Family Guy has no problem, but there's certain things that are known.
South Park, some South Park. Like people ignore all the stuff.
South Park's whole thing is to offend, though.
Okay, so why do they get a pass? So Seinfeld, maybe you're pitching.
Yeah, certain things get a pass. You're right.
Yeah, maybe Seinfeld should go in there with a script saying I aim to offend, and maybe he'll get a pass if that's all it takes.
If Seinfeld did that, that might be really groundbreaking. If he tried to be
the leader of the pack. I'm sure Joe Rogan would back him up.
Probably be better than his new movie Pop-Tart.
And to be fair, if Jerry Seinfeld said he wanted to do a sitcom,
and he wants to push the boundaries,
do whatever he wanted to.
Yeah. Okay, so they move the gates like in skiing culture. The gates are moving. Your job is to be agile and clever enough that wherever they put the gates, I'm going to make that gate. What do you think of Jerry Seinfeld's comments? Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts below. Is there people that commented? No. Oh, wait. There are. There are comments.
Blah, blah. That's what I heard him say.
This is great. I didn't know there's going to be comments. No, that was what's his name? Kramer.
What's the deal with the PC culture?
Kramer did not get it. What Michael Richards did not get a pass. He's still canceled. Okay, it's hilarious hearing that all the extremes of both sides.
I wonder if that's what he means by PC. That's why
this is a self-identifying extreme leftist. As
an extreme leftist, How is me wanting free college for everyone?
Oh my
Medicare
God.
for all.
Did he even say anything about this?
Homes for the homeless, a better funded education
Oh my
system,
God.
and no more war. The same as bombing abortion clinics,
This is
mass
every Twitter
shootings,
comment.
sedition,
Oh
and
my God.
insurrection, and the KKK and neo whatever. These are the
The
same.
neoliberals, hopefully.
Only one side has the extreme you're talking about,
Oh my
Jerry.
God.
I'm sorry that no one likes your old tire jokes.
Oh my
Is
God,
this a
lady, you're
false
making
flag?
us
Is
look
this a
bad over
pretend-
here.
This is so hysterical. Is this a pretend extreme lefty? Like,
Yeah, that's actually me trolling.
that's you trolling. I can never see like that's like the top comment. Like, wow.
Damn.
Blah 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 is what I hear him say. Don't you
Blah,
mean yada
blah,
yada
blah.
yada? That was that's a great comeback there. Giant bag of mostly water. What is that? But that was a great comment. So I'm guessing he didn't. get the
Justin
memo that-
Proper wants to fill in some gaps. I say we let him.
What is he want a link or something?
Yes.
You can let him on. Just
I don't know him.
You don't know him? Okay. Oh, we're really gonna go off the rails if Justin gets
Let's
in.
go.
Justin, please watch the language.
I wonder what the comment. I wonder what the
I haven't had
comments.
Justin on a long
I
time.
wonder what the comments are saying. We should read them.
I want to see what
Yada,
Walker
yada, yada.
everyone said.
Yeah, I want to see what the people are saying.
I know these comments are hilarious. Where are you, Justin? Let me find you on Twitter.
Well, I'm guessing he didn't get the memo that the Fraser relaunch just demonstrated that it's still perfectly possible to make a good multicam sitcom, even if it's not the same league as the original run, without resorting to the kind of cheap stereotypes that you may have seen in the 80s and 90s.
That's actually not bad. That's a good comment, actually.
Well, the one underneath is
That's
about
a
to
base- that's a
destroy it
base-ass
with
comment.
facts and logic. Shapiro style.
That's all right.
Wah.
Members can invite another.
Ah.
We're at the 2-hour mark.
You're invited into the Thunderdome.
Our Team MME little movie perp wants you on.
Reading
so.
comments is one of my favorite things. It's
I
fun.
also like when people explain things to me.
All right,
'cause
thanks,
I don't get a
Axel.
lot of things.
This is actually hilarious. No surprise that a man who used to be date a high schooler. Oh, they never. When
He was
here,
19. She was 19.
would have a problem with woke culture. Oh, brother, we can't. Eternal curmudgeon Seinfeld yells at cloud. Wow, people.
What site
Damn,
is this, Joe
people
Blow?
are really bringing out the pitchforks for Seinfeld. I never
Well, he said
thought.
something incredibly
Voltaire, am I
stupid.
old? Am I old, man? Because I never thought people would turn on Seinfeld too.
Well, they don't know who he is anymore. He hasn't done anything.
No, but he also said something really dumb. Like I'm telling you, if he doesn't get the difference between nowadays versus, and he's using
listen,
examples of MASH
What
and
was
the
the age of
Golden Girls.
consent, though, Christopher?
If he's using MASH and Golden Girls as this shining example of what we need to be doing now, like that's ridiculous. Like
I
he's out
don't
of
want to
touch.
make any
He's
accusations.
just out of touch.
Everybody.
The man in
But
his
here's the thing:
relationship
Jerry
with his
Seinfeld.
wife.
Jerry Seinfeld has, you've heard of FU money.
Mhm.
Jerry Seinfeld has what I call F me money. Like he has so much money he can F himself by saying stupid stuff.
I don't
And
think he
nobody-
even effed himself. That's just like a wrong. Like
Yeah,
that's
he
just a
doesn't
dumb
care.
opinion, yeah.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's got so much money, it's ridiculous.
I think he's
Well,
always had that attitude.
I don't want to suggest that Jerry did anything on illegal. People are calling him groomer or whatever. Well, I don't.
Well,
I
no,
think
it's
they're
legal
still
at the
married
time,
and
too.
happy with children.
I don't mean to degrade Golden Girls. I love Golden Girls.
I don't. I'm 5 years older than my wife.
Okay.
That's not
So,
Congratulations.
yeah. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
You
that.
stud.
No, I'm just saying. I don't like all this.
No,
if
this
it-
groomer
if
talk
it's
has gone too
legal.
far.
Yeah, if it's legal.
And Bruce, I'm
then-
surprised you're
Let's just
going.
move on. Okay.
Yeah, let's move on.
Bruce was
Congrats.
probably joking. He's such in troll mode when he's in chat. Gotta love it.
All right. Well, let me bring this up here. Okay, that was the last one. I don't want to suggest Seinfeld did anything creepy with it.
Didn't.
Yeah.
She was a model.
Other than him.
I don't know
Yeah.
anything about that. I wouldn't go by rumors or anything. I mean, I don't know.
People do criticize him for that, but she was younger than him, but she was legal.
I'm 5 years older than my wife. Yes.
Just like people try to crap on Leonardo DiCaprio for breaking up with any girl as soon as she turns 25. I mean, the man likes
It
what he
does
likes.
seem like he's doing that,
It's
though.
a little weird. That's it. Well, whatever.
Yeah, he likes what he
It's
likes.
his life.
No, he seems very superficial to
It's his
keep
life.
breaking up.
Spoiled
with
for choice.
He may never want to be locked down. He may.
All right. So Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we get Justin in here?
my final thoughts on this are
Justin.
Jerry
Justin
Seinfeld.
said he's going to fill in some gaps that help us understand his perspective a little more, which I'm asking for.
I don't know. Well, Jerry Seinfeld, I think he should,
Yes, Anthony. I'm glad you caught that.
I think he isn't in the game as much. He's kind of like being overly critical from the sidelines, but I also think he has some points too. I think it's a little bit in the middle.
If he was a bass comedian, he would have come out with a horror movie, not a Pop-Tart movie.
Justin,
that's what all the bass comedians do.
Justin, you're here to fill in the gaps.
Hey.
Wow, looking fresh.
Hello.
Hi.
Not that you're always good fit, but it looks like you lost some more weight or something.
I lost a ton of weight. I
Wow,
lost
man.
how?
No, I said wow, man. I didn't say
Oh,
how.
okay.
But how? Now I want to know how. That you look great,
How
man.
and wow.
I'm taking better care of myself, but it's a slow process. So I have a long history with Seinfeld. So
Okay.
my grandpa from Grandparents React to Cecil. I know Max watched it. I don't know how many of you
Yeah, it
guys
was great.
have seen it. Yeah. My grandmother died a while back, and a couple years ago, and it was really sad. And my grandpa was going through a lot of stuff, and I got him a framed Kramer poster recently from Amazon, to put in his TV room, because he spends a lot of time in there because he watches a lot of TV as retired people. Yeah, I guess that's
Was it
what
that
he was
portrait of Kramer from the show?
Yeah, Kramer. Yeah, it was like one where he was posing seductively or something. Like it was a funny one. But I showed him Curb, and he was just so enthusiastic about it. I showed him the first episode and then the Seinfeld reunion episodes immediately after that, and like he chuckled a few times, but like not a lot really impresses him. Like he doesn't express emotion very well because he used to be a cop, so that's how he is. But I can tell he thoroughly enjoyed it, and so Seinfeld means a lot to me, not just because of that, but because I actually really enjoy the show, and I enjoy Jerry's humor. In fact, the gaps that I feel like need to be filled to get to the point, well, there's a couple of things that I need to point out. Jerry is Jerry. Jerry Seinfeld is Jerry Seinfeld. He is his own person to the point where a huge pop star is like, "Can I hug you?" And he's like, no, thanks. Referring to Kesha. He refused because he had no idea who she was, and he doesn't let strangers randomly touch him and hug him. Like he just, that's who he is. So he knows who he is at the core. And his decision, he's one of the first people to be like, college campuses, no, I'm not dealing with these immature little brats. Like I'm gonna host shows instead to people who actually appreciate comedy and understand that it's a joke. And if anybody's actually offended by Jerry Seinfeld, I mean, you have a case with Kramer. Like, I understand that. But Jerry, what's the deal with whatever? Like, how can you? No. Like, if you're actually...
there is an actual track. I'm not going to go out and bring up every example, but there is a track history of comedians going to colleges, and like Aziz tried to get they tried to cancel
How long
him.
ago was that? That's
They
not
tried-
possible.
no, there was a lot of
Hold on,
that's just the first name that comes to mind. Yeah.
This was over a decade ago. This proceeded when I went to college. So I went to college in 2014 to 2017. That only says 3 years, but that's because I'm smart and I graduated early.
Oh wow! Congrats.
It's not that impressive. They were easy classes, but and it was a party school. Yeah, I could get blackout on Tuesday and then just ace my finals on a Friday. Like it was just one of those things. Maybe a little too revealing than I wanted to, but there were so many assholes on college campuses, and let me ask this question that I asked in the chat. And again, I'm using
to be fair to Justin here. A lot of us commenting, I haven't been in school for a while. I haven't had to deal with this head on. Like I've dealt it with on the internet and Twitter.
I think the colleges.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I think the colleges won, and I don't think comedians, like as Justin said, comedians stopped going to colleges. So this is like they don't do that anymore.
No, they still were trying. They've still been trying.
I'm sure some do, but for the most part,
do,
it's not like
but-
a bankable like thing where you see like I don't know. It seems like some.
Well, the
I
thing
can see
is,
some
like,
comedians
when-
hesitating wanting to do college campuses now.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, like, when my mom was in college in a rival school, like, by the way, so like it's in relatively close proximity to where I went to college. She got to see Bill Cosby and Jay Leno. By the way, she never met Bill Cosby. Don't even go there. just to clear the air there.
I did.
But
At least if I
yeah,
remember.
yeah. But
No, I'm just kidding. I went to his comedy show.
I can tell.
went to his comedy show.
I don't know. It was the 90s, whatever. But she got to see like two huge comedians at her campus, which is at the same level as mine. And who exactly did we get as comedians? Some guy from Mike and Molly. That was about it. That was the biggest star that came around when I was in college, aside from Bill Clinton doing a political speech. It's not a hot space for comedians to thrive. And I knew a guy who did stand up there, and he was telling me that he had to like not do certain jokes that he thought were hilarious and would have killed, but not with the crowd at our college. So I knew him from high school, and I knew a bunch of other comedians. And at the parties, I would always say like, instead of asking whether or not each guest was a comedian, I was like, is he funny? Is she funny? I just wanted to know if everyone was funny, because I missed funny people and being able to freely express themselves and having people, and this is where communication comes in. A lot of people, when expressing these sort of things, what they want is they want to know, as comedians, where the line is. And in order to know where that is, at least according to the room or otherwise, they need to cross it. And they need to cross it multiple times in order to get where they want to get. So it was very frustrating for me because the line was always drawn back and drawn back again because there was something about
What
the
is the
joke.
line? What is the line?
That's the thing. There is no line. It's always being drawn back with these crazy
So
people.
it's probably depending on the actual joke.
Well, sure, absolutely, and that's where when
So any joke
comedian-
could probably pass.
hold on, movie perp.
Any joke could
but
probably pass as long as it's funny.
What's that?
Any joke could probably pass nowadays from back then as long as it's funny.
Well, sure, but we're trying to find, there's a joke that works. We think that it's funny, but this is how workshopping this is how it goes.
Yeah.
Like you need to like say these jokes.
Work a
to
routine. You
people.
can't even work a routine because you could get canceled for that if it doesn't.
Yeah,
work.
you could get canceled by some
Not-
ass recording you
usually
like
when
on
you
your
see
first
the
gig,
Netflix
and then you say
special-
something terrible. It's just like, well, you're a young
disagree.
The
you're
Netflix
working on
special
things.
Demonstrate this happening.
When Chappelle does a whole net, there's a reason he won't let people record
Chappelle
his
doesn't
shows.
get canceled.
Those are tried and true jokes that he know. Some stuff doesn't land when you workshop stuff. Oh my god!
Okay, first of all, Chappelle never gets canceled, and he's still going super hard.
They tried to cancel him.
They
tried.
tried,
just-
and
they-
they
they-
failed multiple
they did
times.
When we
You
say
can't-
tried, do we mean people critiqued him
yeah,
or
you
didn't
can't
like him and
cancel
stuff like
Chappelle.
that?
They
Sorry,
didn't-
bro.
They
You know what,
protested
they didn't-
outside of Netflix.
Oh, they
and all that.
protested. Okay, sure. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So they protested against, and he was fine.
When a huge company like Netflix
didn't
stand
do
up for
anything,
you,
right?
you
Another
never get
example
canceled.
of what I remember, Louis C.K. after he got canceled, I believe he did come back and was testing out material, which I believe did get leaked. And a lot of people were just, it's bad or whatever. And people just moved on. He didn't get like re-canceled. And Louis C.K. is the biggest guy that you could probably re-cancel if he decides to come back, which he did. And they leaked his set that he was working on.
He had a TV show, Perp. That's gone.
Yeah. Well, he didn't get canceled for bad
His
jokes.
movie got
And he was doing
canceled.
pretty edgy jokes, right? And in my
I
opinion,
think Florence
if he
Pugh was in his movie.
in my opinion, if Louis
someone.
C.K. kept it in his pants, he would still be making jokes and not be cancelable, and they would still be edgy jokes, which he
Yeah,
always
just
did.
sure, but what
That's
does
true.
that
That's
have
true.
to do with out of curiosity, what does that have to do with what I had said earlier about like these people who like don't, when they listen to jokes, they only take it personally. Like maybe that's something I needed to.
I don't know, but what does that have to do with this guy saying he can't get a script like made?
What do you mean, Jerry?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He can't get he can't make these sitcom. He can't make the same sitcoms that he made in the 90s or something like that.
Well, the thing is,
Because
well,
probably
first
people
off-
don't find what he's
well, it could be the case that whatever he's pitching is not funny. That is
Maybe this was Pop. Maybe he's preparing us that Pop-Tart the movie's bad.
so is this the quote where
Yeah.
he says because I missed a little bit of it because I was trying to get on the
Is this bad, Voltaire? Is this a bad sign for Pop-Tart the movie? Maybe this is what he's talking about.
Okay, the Pop-Tart the movie thing, that's a dumb idea. I'm sorry. That's so stupid. But
He's directing it.
I is it greenlit? Like, is he gonna do
It's
it?
coming
It's
out
on Netflix.
soon.
It's coming out
I
on
saw a
Netflix.
trailer. I
first,
watched the trailer.
yeah, it's on
All right.
Netflix.
You know what?
Melissa McCarthy's in it.
Let's see. It could be one of those like dated comedies sort of thing. Like if it came out like I don't know, 20 years ago, it might have worked. But
Well, to
Oh,
be
no.
fair, Kellogg's and stuff are probably checking all the jokes on that, or whoever owns Pop-Tart. I don't know.
oh yeah, they want to do like a Mattel Barbie thing. Okay, like fine, but like I get it. I get it. You want to keep your name out there and stuff like that. But
The Founder was awesome with Michael Keaton. Whew, that was a good one.
His Pop-Tart film, Jerry's? Jerry wasn't in it, unless I'm missing something. But
Well, I appreciate you coming on, Justin, because Justin's very passionate about three things that I know about Justin. He's very passionate about AC/DC,
yes,
horror franchise, including Scream, which you and Perp get along with. I'd actually like you and Perp to interact more. That'd be great talking about horror and Scream franchise.
Sure.
yeah, dude,
And
hit me up on Twitter if there's Scream 7, if that ever
I
happens.
mean, look at his posters in the background. He loves how you love horror movies, right? Right, Justin? You met? Did you who did you meet from Scream? You met who? What
I
actor?
met Nev Campbell, Jamie Kennedy, Skeet Ulrich, but Matthew Lillard gave me a hug during the Q&A, so
based.
he wins.
And then the third thing I know why you're
Future Academy Award winner.
so
I'm calling
passionate about this is he loves comedy so much that he actually, you've attempted stand up before.
Sure,
think
I
you've
respect
been
that.
on the stream. That's rough.
I've attempted stand up on the stream.
No, you've said that on a stream that you've attempted stand up in a few times.
I did it once on a cruise ship.
But that's still yeah.
And I told a joke that I read on the internet. Like,
No,
a
don't
long
tell
time
the
No
ago.
one could escape.
Do you want to know what that joke?
No,
is?
I didn't mean to bring up the joke again. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, oh god. All right, now people are curious. Go ahead.
I'll make it very quick. So I did this, and by the way, I didn't know that my dad and my sister were in the crowd. So once you hear it, it's going to make it even better. So I read this joke online a long time ago. So a girl is about to get her driver's license. Her brother's like, "You're never gonna get it. Like, that's not gonna happen." Of course, she passes with flying colors, and then she goes to her dad and says, "Hey, Daddy, can I buy?" I don't know why she says that. Can I buy can I borrow the car tonight since I just got my license? And he says, sure. But first, you have to suck my dick. I know. It's terrible. But it gets worse. She agrees to it and then starts to go down. She's like, oh my God, Dad, your dick tastes like shit. What the fuck's wrong with you? And he says, oh, sorry, honey, I forgot to tell you. Your brother has the car tonight.
A plus.
I knew there was a reason I didn't want you to tell that again.
A plus.
And I said this on a cruise ship in front of a bunch of like older people,
and they couldn't leave because it was a cruise ship.
Was grown, and they were like, "Oh, yeah." and I did that, and that was the first.
Dude, if you recorded that, that could have been a million hits right there. If you recorded that and put it on YouTube.
It could have. But my dad and my sister were in the crowd, and I'm pretty sure neither of them would have wanted to film that because of the secondhand embarrassment.
Whatever. It doesn't matter if it's an old joke. He said it in front of a cruise ship crowd. All right, that is gold.
He didn't say he wrote the joke. He said he picked it up off the internet.
It doesn't matter how old.
I picked it up on the internet like a long time ago. On like a Guns N' Roses forum of all places.
Guns N' Roses.
I wish you recorded that.
I really wish I could show you that footage because the only reason why I said that joke was because I wanted to know what it was like to have a crowd against you for the first time. I wanted to do that, and plus other people were telling a bunch of bullshit jokes.
Can you imagine how Voltaire? This man is bold because he's stuck on a cruise ship with these people. Yeah. And they're like,
no, they're stuck with him.
Playing shuffleboard at the buffet. Oh, that guy again.
Yeah.
That guy.
That's that dude with that awesome
at the beginning of the
joke.
cruise or the end
I
of the
mean,
cruise?
telling incest jokes is pretty edgy.
Yeah. I think so.
Was that at the beginning of the cruise? Or...
that was in the middle of it.
Okay.
But
you didn't meet any girls after that, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, but I remember seeing my sister and my father, and they were like shielding their face to like not want to be around me. But immediately afterwards, I'm like, no, neither of you recorded it. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
I would have started taking pictures of you. Like, that's your point, that you go there to offend to the point that you're like a celebrity.
Exactly.
You know, it's like, oh, you know, you play along with it. It's like, that's his thing. He's kind of doing like an anti-comedy
I didn't remember
thing.
what the joke was, but I was
sort of like Tim Heidecker, like anti-comedy.
Well,
props supposed to make you uncomfortable.
Props to Proper for giving it a shot. If you were my family member, I'd probably leave the room too.
Oh no,
you guys don't know how to play it. Oh my
god! End when everyone else went on, and so like at the very end when everyone was leaving, then they were shielding their faces, and it was because it happened to be my sister and my dad. I'm sorry guys, I'm not implying anything in this joke. I just and that was hilarious.
Incredible.
That was a very memorable cruise. I also found out it was an Alaskan cruise. So I also bought some weed in Alaska. I did not know that you could not take it back on the ship. Otherwise, if you did, you would be thrown off the ship. So what did I do when I bought these edibles? I ate it all, and I had I had 7 entrees at dinner.
Wow,
you time jumped and you're just at dinner.
At the party, man. Woo.
That was at the beginning. That was before I decided to do that.
Now what's more
and on top of that, at dinner, my dad's like,
"This is great lore."
And my uncle's like, "Justin, did you go to that store by the port?" I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Rookie move.
Oh my god, it's almost 1 a.m. here. I gotta get going.
Yeah,
those were great stories, Justin. Thank you for showing up for
that. I'm so glad you liked those. But movie, I know it's late for you. It's almost 1 a.m. for me too. But was there anything that I said about the Jerry Seinfeld thing that you had any disagreements with before you leave?
Yes, there's probably a lot. But
I didn't actually hear an argument towards like what the gaps were in terms of him turning in script and him saying the jokes weren't.
Can Perp, get Justin on your show. I would actually.
Okay,
I'll watch
we
your
can
show
talk
again.
about this later.
Yeah,
I don't
I
want
would
to.
Yeah,
love
we.
to.
You think we should do this another time? I'm down with
Yeah,
that.
because it's almost one for me, and I still haven't done anything else I was supposed to do on the show.
Yeah, no, I'm glad for Justin that he came on here and he completely took over from Good News at Twitter, which is like the worst segment ever. I cannot stand anything.
Voltaire, do you see what he did?
It is the
G
worst
plus
segment
segment.
ever, bro.
Perp did that on purpose just so I didn't do my usual
Is that
segment.
good?
Do you have a segment?
Yeah, I Good News at Twitter.
I don't know. Like I haven't been on stream with you since you like took your mask off, and I'm
Was
like,
it a good idea?
I'm
People
still
say I
like,
should put it
what
back
the
It's a
on.
new
fuck? Every
person. I
single
know
time, I'm
it's a
like,
new person.
this is weird. This is not natural. Where is the mask?
That's right here.
You put it on, please. It would
No,
make
I'm
me
not
feel
putting it
better.
on.
No, I'm kidding. No.
Right.
I'm sure.
Good-
Like
good
everyone
job
else
on-
has been through it before. But
Good.
what?
Good
What?
job
Did you
on-
spill your drink?
I did spill. Good job on eating healthier and stuff. You could really tell. You got to tell me, give me tips because I need help. I need help regardless for everything.
We know, but it's okay. We're
Okay.
here to support you.
All right. Well, we'll do just a little bit of Good News of Twitter and mailbag, and then be done for tonight because it's.
Should I stay on or like?
You can stay on. Yeah.
Okay. All right. One time thing. All right. I'll.
Let me see here. Bring this up. I don't know, Voltaire. All that talking about being in college nowadays, I would not want to go anywhere near school with these people.
Based on what I said.
Yeah, I don't want to have to go through school with.
You've been saying that for a while now. Yeah, I agree.
Do you think it would be helpful if I gave an example, or you're in the middle of a bit?
Oh,
so.
we're talking. This is the Good News of Twitter. This is Superman and Lois. Anthony, who's this actor's name? Tyler Hoechlin. I think this must be the rap party or something.
Oh yeah, the rap party for the season 4.
I got to give this show a chance. Looks real. I'm really happy that they got
all 3 seasons on HBO Max.
Aren't they doing a 4?
Yeah, it's coming out later this year.
Oh, thanks, Bruce. He has to leave too. Bad news on Twitter and fail bag. Everyone
love Bruce 100%.
Okay. I got to give that a shot. Should I bring this up? Is this good news, Voltaire?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I actually quote tweeted this to you. Actually.
All right. See what you think of this. Would you call this hotline here?
No.
So if you read
Lonely
the
are
Expanded
you?
Universe, Twi'leks are known for- I don't know what's in that Yoda's hand.
That was not a
What the
good
fuck
thing.
is? Wait, what? I'm sorry for like swearing a little too much, but like, what is that phallic object that's right there?
I don't know.
Really
I
hope
don't
that's
know.
a finger. I really hope that is because that's like
The hottest Jedi's in the
No, that's one of those phones with like where it's
Oh, it's like a lip. It's a top of
Yeah.
lips.
I
thought it was. I thought it was something else too, Justin.
galaxy are waiting to talk to you.
Oh, I like that.
But it doesn't stop there. My friends want to chat too.
Okay.
No, Jabba's not here right now.
It's not your friend. That's you.
Jabba's not here. Wait, what are you saying, Justin?
Yes.
What?
No. What friends are you talking about? I'm insulted by this.
You're insulted? Why?
Yes, because they're not actually friends. It's just her in different makeup. I'm like, look, I'm not into you. All right, you have friends? Okay, cool. And then it's just you and Twi'lek lady. Like,
according to the book, the Twi'leks are very good at
so
this
much
kind of
better.
thing.
Okay.
They're very good
If
with
you're
them.
trying to sell a sex hotline, you can do so much better.
Well, I think they did a
that
great.
was terrible. My god.
Anthony left the stream to call and is just getting back.
No, it's not good.
Jabba's not here right now. Oh, there you go.
Mon Calamari.
Yes.
What did you just say? What, calamari?
He's a Mon Calamari.
Yeah. What's
That's a
the
species.
general's name that that died in Last Jedi?
Oh yeah, General. Oh
What's
my
his name?
Admiral Akbar.
Admiral Akbar. Have you ever seen Admiral Akbar like this?
No.
That's not what this is, Cal.
You know what? They should have got the real guy to do it. Just like
Oh, Sandwoman.
the Tuscan Raider. Yes, the Tuscan Raider is like the guy
Want
who's
me to put my lightsaber
There
where?
is a
Whoa.
film.
No.
There's a film out there where-
lightsaber pointing up to her, just like
Call now, you will.
Oh, now you will.
Oh, she's a Jedi.
this is this.
Wow,
is this a parody?
Jesus
Is this a
Christ.
joke?
They wanna party.
Not all girls meet minimum midichlorian counts. Not available.
This could not
Midichlorian
be-
counts?
Okay,
Oh,
this was a made-up thing. I like it. I really like it.
Yeah. What about this? This is great for Fallout. We used to look at this the other day.
With
Have you seen Fallout yet? With Toy Story. Have you seen Fallout, Justin?
I played it. Is there a series now?
There's a TV show. It's really good.
There's a
really
TV
good.
show.
Okay.
It's good. No, it's so good that people have been playing Fallout. It actually boosted all the Fallout games' numbers. Like people are
Really?
going back to Fallout. It's got record numbers right now. The game.
Where is it on?
Amazon.
Okay.
It's
I used to
really
work
good.
I used to work for Amazon, and when Jeff Bezos was going through that
Cillian
divorce,
Murphy.
all of
I
our
don't know what
policies
this
got a
is.
lot stricter. So I am a little, but
What
okay.
is this? All right, Blockbuster. This is in Canada. Now I found out where they have Voltaire and Anthony. I've seen people do these Blockbuster boxes where neighbors put movies in a box, and you just you leave candy, and people, they keep kind of get that type of community thing going with the rental store. But would this work in the United States? This is in Canada. Someone in Canada create a free tiny Blockbuster for their neighborhood, because I'm like, where did they do this at? And I'm like, Canada, that makes sense.
In small town USA, it would work.
In the United States, you'd have resellers taking all that stuff and posting on eBay.
Yeah, for the bonus features. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm serious. This would not work here.
You know what? Actually, you're right about that.
I would do it, but if you put this up in your neighborhood in the States, I think people would just take from it and sell the stuff.
They would. The first person who sees it is going to have their, like a trash bag, and just fill it all with it, and then take it home with them.
And then eBay.
Or whatever home is. And that's their deal.
Anthony Voltaire, do you think this could happen anywhere except Canada?
In small town USA,
It's only Canada. That's the only one who could do this. You can't even do this, Max. You can't even do that to yourself.
And in the UK, small towns in the UK have something similar too.
But they even leave Reese's. That's so nice. I wish.
This is fake.
Reese's
This is
only
not
good
fake.
on ice cream.
Candy won't last. I don't believe that in anywhere. No way.
Yeah.
Unless
I think
this
that's a great
person has,
idea.
like an amassed movie DVD collection and has multiple copies of all the movies with the bonus features. That's the thing that would that's the only thing, if I'm being very honest with DVDs, the best things about them are the bonus features. And we don't get that on streaming services except for Disney Plus. So yeah, I mean, they have something there and it's very nice. But a lot of people are going to take advantage of that. So, what you gonna do?
I'm sorry, guys. I have to end the stream. It's nothing serious. I should end it right now.
I hope everything's okay there, man.
No, everything's all right. That's all right. So I want to thank you, Justin. I missed you. You're looking great. Voltaire, Anthony, everyone that was on the stream.
Hopefully I didn't ruin anything.
No. It's not.
That was a good
It's just
segment.
I gotta have to talk
Yeah, that was a good segment
about something important.
Okay.
Nothing's. Don't be alarmed or anything.
I got you. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, everyone. So interesting stream tonight. I'll be in touch with you, Justin. It was great having you. Voltaire, it's nice as always. Anthony, thank you so much. We will let Voltaire still take us out.
Good night.
Don't step on my outro ever. Good night and good luck, everyone.
By the way, this dance number is super hot.